You're watching Poindexter Lounge. You already know. You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unity.
Nicotina's mom! Oh yeah! Nicotina's mom!
Poindexter, you're getting all excited.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is good to have you with me in the lounge tonight. Now, look at this. Is your first time to the lounge? Just know that the Poindexter Lounge is a place for nerds. It's a place where you and me and my crew can get together and talk about all the things that we love. Things like TV shows, movies, games, sci-fi, fantasy, comic books, superheroes, toys, nonsense, oh so much nonsense, and so much more. And if those are things that you enjoy, if those are things, hey, you like to have fun with, and you have a good sense of humor, and you don't take yourself too seriously, then hey, you found the right place. So why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell, because that's what us YouTubers have to ask you to do, because I know that you're on YouTube and you haven't even thought about subscribing to anybody. But you know what? We got to remind you. I got to be reminded sometimes to hit subscribe. There's some people sometimes that I'm like, oh, I thought I was subscribed to them. I really like them. I keep going back to their videos and they keep showing up in my feeds, but I wasn't subscribed to them. It means the world. And so we would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. Hey, I want to say a quick shout out to all of the members of our channel. Thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys are awesome and we love you so much. And we're so grateful for your, for the love that you show to us here at the Poindexter Lounge. And then of course, all of our patrons, all of our Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. And I got Lord Blaze on there twice. I got Lord Blaze 11 up here and Lord Blaze. It came through both ways. And so I think he just like updated the name, but he's in there. And so thank you to all of our newest members and our patron supporters. You guys are fantastic. And we're so grateful to have you here. A couple of quick things that I do want to touch base on before we get started. I hope that you guys all participated in this. We watched Justice League today, and actually this one's Saturday. I'm sorry. So we all did this today, but there's another one coming up on Saturday. So look for the listings near you where you can support the cause as well, because we want to get this done. We want to we want to support this good cause and make sure that Justice League is seen by as many people as possible in the next little while here, so that we can get the word out. Also, don't forget tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I'm sorry. Whoops, if I can get this off the screen. There we go. All right. So this Saturday is the hashtag Us United event. It's going to be fantastic. It's an all-day event that there are going to be streams coming together to raise money for the AFSP. We are participating in that. We will be broadcasting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will have none other than Ray Fisher. Yes, Cyborg himself will be here on Saturday night from 10 p.m. until midnight, and probably going to have at least one more guest, but we shall see. We'll see what happens. But so that's that's going on around the channel. Don't forget, we've just we want you here, right? We want you here. We want you to be a part of what we do, and so excited to see each and every one of you each and every week. Thank you guys so much for your support. Yeah. So here's the thing. My new job kept me a little bit over tonight, and so I was rushing to get home. But we're good. We're here now, and I'm still trying to figure out the new computer setup, right? So I got the new computer set up, and I'm trying to get files to it and get them set up and do the whole thing. But I'm good now. I'm like right now I'm having to still do my video editing on Isaac's MacBook and transfer that over here, and so to my laptop, and so we're just figuring it out. But just bear with us a little bit, and we'll be good. Yes, Aaron, it says, let the nonsense begin and let the nonsense begin and commence. We will be commencing with the nonsense here pretty soon. Brian, what's up, my good friend, man? He's been here every night this week with me. What's up, Christopher? Good to see you. Let's see what's up. Azure, good to see you in here in the chat. Christopher, I think I said hi to Christopher already, but he says, I've got my bucket. What's up, Ben? Oh my gosh, Justice is Gray is lit. It is lit. It is absolutely amazing. I've had a bunch of different stuff streaming it today. Might have it streaming right here on my phone right now. We're getting all the views in that we can. Keep doing it. You keep using the hashtag restore the Snyderverse and keep it going for sure. What's up, Ify or Ife? I can't ever you're gonna have to help me with the pronunciation of your name because I want to get it right. My name's Enosh and I need to get it right. Let's see. Music Man says, I've been waiting for this since it was announced. How are you, Johnny and Enosh? Johnny and I are going to talk about this one because this, trust me, this one took a minute for us to get to, and we want to be careful. That's all I'll say. What's up, Zanex? Good to see you. Says I need some nonsense today. Well, we got you covered. Brian says we are talking the Mega Hater 42. Nothing but nonsense. There you go. Anchorman says Poindexter. I don't know why, but I love you. I love you too, Anchorman. Good to see you all in the chat tonight. And just going down here, seeing a lot of familiar faces. What's up, the Nicotina Show? Good to see Nicotina up in here doing his thing. Mr. Fahrenheit is here. John Favreau should replace Kathleen Kennedy. The guy knows what he's doing. You know what? He does know what he's doing. He's a creative. That's the thing. Not really the guy to run and be president of the company. Mega Hater 42, the person who has to suck the joy out of all existence. All existence shall be hers. What's up, Jordan? Good to see you, man. Yes, we are in for a good one. What's up, Sean? Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. G-Boats. Josh Vargas, I'm sorry. Says, there's Enosh. Here I am. Peter Rabbit's Defender. What's up, Peter Rabbit's Defender? Good to see you all here tonight. And, Jared Cruz. What's up, Jared Cruz? Good to see you. DC Legendary in the house. The Suicide Squad trailer is tomorrow. Did not expect this. Well, I'll be waiting to see what comes next. Brownland Pictures says 1.1 million tweets. A lot of noise was made today. What are your thoughts, Enosh? I think it's awesome. I think that this is what needs to be done when it comes to DC. I think that's amazing. I think we made our voice heard today, that it's not a small little segment of the fandom, and it's not somebody that we're just going to go away quietly into the night, but we'll keep this up, and we will make sure. Oops, I want to make sure that sound wasn't on. Don't need a copyright claim on there. No, we will go forward with this campaign, and I know that you all will. Barcelona B up in the house here. John McIntyre up in the house. He says, I dusted off my Twitter, closed a couple of years back, just to tweet out restore the Snyderverse today. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, BT, over 1 million tweets today. Toronto Freddy says, where's Canada? We have HBO here too. Or we have HBO. Yeah, here too. Yeah. Hey, we all got to come together. All of us across all of it. Hey. Christopher Bouchard says $2 with a $2 super chat, says, congrats on your new job, buddy. Thank you so much. I'm interim right now, someplace, filling in. We'll see how it goes. I'm really liking the place. Everybody's really liking me. So a lot of decisions to be made here, coming up. And, so we will see how it goes. So I appreciate your thoughts for sure. Layla, good to see you. Geek Studios, good to see you. What's up? 9:30. Yeah, never mind. Goodbye. But we just got here though. Were there any? Okay. So 9:30. Just stick around. and understand what this show is. This is one show per week that we do. It's called 2 Cents on Nonsense. And in just a second, I'm going to bring my buddy Johnny Pop in here. And here's the thing. There's a lot of nonsense in the world. This is not about hating on anybody. Okay. We don't hate anybody that we joke around. In fact, you guys know my friend Dawson, who, look, I got his hat right here. If there's anybody I support, it's my good friend Dawson. Okay. Nerdy in many ways right there. Dawson's goal and dream is to be on this show. Think of it as bloopers and practical jokes. You can laugh at something and realize it's nonsense without hating on anyone. Okay. There's a huge difference. We are not hating on anybody. We point out what's truth and what's not truth. You know, we talk about Mike Zero because Mike Zero talks about a lot of stuff that's just not true. We talk about Doomcock because Doomcock talks about a lot of stuff that, well, frankly, is not true. You know, and people can debate it, and hey, it's always up for debate. And if somebody ever tells me or shows me a way that these things are true, great. But the show's called 2 Cents on Nonsense, where we just give our 2 cents on what we feel is nonsense, and we talk about it. And here's the thing: the chat is amazing on these shows. The chat dictates these shows and pushes these shows to be what they are. We have fun. We do laugh. But like I said, my buddy Dawson, in here all the time, he has literally gone on record as saying his goal is to be on this show. I mean, and I can make that happen for him, actually, because I mean, here he is playing Beat Saber at my house. You know, you wouldn't know, you know, this guy's big time YouTuber right here, you know, ultimate nerdy guy. And there he's playing Beat Saber, having fun. Right. So look, we have fun. We're going to have fun. It ain't no drama because we ain't causing no drama with nobody. We don't want no drama with anybody. We're here literally to laugh and have fun, because sometimes there's just some nonsense, guys, that you got to talk about. And those of you who've been around here, you know that. You know where we're coming from. You know who we are. You know where we've been. You know where we're going. And like I said, you know, don't take yourself too serious. Okay. All right. Don't take yourself too serious. Never take yourself too serious. I would love to be on a show like this. If somebody like just kind of joked about me and razzed me a little bit, it's okay. We can do that. It's not bullying, and it's not causing drama. It's literally just talking about stuff. And when you're talking about public figures yourself, like Kathleen Kennedy and Disney and things like that, well, you're going to open yourself up to scrutiny. Look, plenty of people message me every day about whether or not they believe me or think that I'm right about stuff. So that's all. All right, guys. That being said, that is the premise of the show. I hope you enjoy it. Sit back, relax. If this show isn't for you, great. Come back for another show. But this is the 2 Cents on Nonsense show. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I can't do this show by myself. There's no way I could do this show by myself. I have to have my friend Johnny Pop in here with me. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome to the lounge Johnny?
Here's Johnny.
Hello,
what's up,
hello.
Johnny?
Hey, I'm glad to be here. So last week was Zack Snyder's Justice League Day on our regular Thursday spot. So everybody was watching it. So it's nice to be back in the lounge, man. I may have been streaming Justice is Gray all day in the background, you know, and I wanted to have a watch party with some of my students, but I can't tell elementary kids to watch an R-rated movie. That'd be bad. That would just, I would. And, you know, I'm excited because I want to laugh at some nonsense. And like you said, we're not here to poke fun at a person, but I mean, if you're going to tell me something's real and it's not, then I'm going to make fun of it.
Yeah. There's a difference between making fun of what's being said and making fun of the person saying it. And
exactly.
So that's right. But Johnny, I got to say, man, that sweatshirt you're wearing there looks
it is. This is you know, nice. It's got this from the merch shop right here on the channel.
Oh yeah, look at that. Right. That's the Jawas United
Union
label containing 33 BBY Tatooine. Right. go ahead and get that at our store, as well as some of our from our other items, the Poindexter Lounge items. As you can see here, we've got our official 2 cents on nonsense shirts, and that logo's on everything. And you can find that logo. That's a fun logo right there.
It's awesome.
And then of course there's the weird nonsense one. One of my favorite ones. Get that logo on something here.
Wear that to a t-shirt, you might get thrown out of a store. I don't know. Be like, hey, this guy's walking around with like 2 weirdos in the shower here in some woman's face. I don't know.
This lady will never throw you out though.
Dude, you need to get those shirts and wear them to like Comic-Con or something like that, or anything. Like people would go nuts.
Oh yeah. Just walking through and people are like, where'd you get that Mike Zero shirt? Like, yeah. Poindexter Lounge. Poindexter Lounge. Poindexter Lounge. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget our sponsor tonight. We always have great sponsors here on the 2 Cents Not Show. It's the only show, dude. Johnny, it's the only show on all of the Poindexter Lounge that has official sponsors.
Do we have a producer too? Or wait,
no, we don't. Oh. Yeah, well, I made Brian a producer this week.
Oh, Brian, yeah, Brian.
I made Brian Master of None an official producer, and Scotty. So Brian and Scotty are my producers, except no imitations.
Just those two. And if you say you are, you're not. You know who you are.
I love you, but you don't work here.
You don't do my show prep. What are you talking about?
Right. Like, come on over, bring some coffee. Bring some coffee, bring some donuts, do my show prep. For those of you who don't know, a friend of mine this week, who shall remain nameless, who is not really a part of the channel at all, told a famous person, well, semi-famous, like a popular musician, that they work here.
That's right.
That they were one of my producers.
I'm Nicotina's producer. You didn't know that?
Never mentioned me. And tag the channel in a Facebook post that this happened. And so that was some nonsense right there, Johnny. So so I just friended that musician, and because that musician is a big DC fan, was like, oh, it's super cool. So I friended the musician, and I was like, and then I was able to talk to my buddy, but I didn't, make it known that I knew him. I was like, hey, that sounds cool. You're a producer on a YouTube channel? Like, what do you do? That sounds pretty cool.
Wow, man.
Wish I could get a job like that. Jeez. Dang.
Comes with regular raises and everything.
Oh, and then I might have messaged that musician personally and told them that the whole thing was a ruse. Maybe. Like, that guy doesn't represent me. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might think he works here, but we don't.
We don't. I love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the new movie coming out in theaters and on HBO Max here in just a couple of weeks. Of course, Willie Doomcock and the Salt Factory.
We've got some more salt here for you.
Yes, lots of salt there in the Willie Doomcock and the Salt Factory movie. Lots of great things in there. Don't forget, see this movie wherever movies are seen, which is not too many places right now. So, because it's all smoke and mirrors.
Oh, baby.
Heck yeah. All right, guys. Well, Johnny, are you ready to jump into the nonsense?
I am. This is a YouTuber that I'm very familiar with that, I don't know. I've watched in the past, but every once it seems like some of the content has gotten a little strange, like with every video. So this should be interesting.
Yeah. Dude, I've been so on the fence on this one.
So have I. I
just feel like no matter what we do, look, somebody already in the chat. Like, I think they already left because they just, they're like, oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, people are vile, man. And I understand they want to be protective of people, but listen, I'm not going to dog a person just for being a person, but if somebody tells me it's raining and it's not, then I'm going to call them out.
Hey, that's Aaron funny. Entertainment with a $5 Canadian super chat says, Enosh, are you upset you did not get the part as Larry Bird? LOL.
Man,
let's talk about that. Larry Bird got cast today. There's only one Larry Bird.
There's only one.
Oh, wait.
Well, there's only one Larry
Bird. There's only one person who could play Larry Bird. I mean, I'm not tall enough to play Larry Bird. I am 6'1", but Larry Bird's like what 6'5", something like that.
He's tall enough, but is he a leader of the Snyder cult?
Well, I don't know, but that's true. He's not the leader of the Snyder cult like I am. And hey, buddy, how you doing? How you doing? How's it going over there? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's talk.
Let's drink that tea.
Yeah, I got to talk. Anyways, what was I saying there? That just brought a smile to my face.
It's just, but the Larry Bird joke, if you don't get that, that's a deep cut from a couple of YouTubers who shall remain nameless, who actually were doing some bullying. So,
yeah, and so it's okay. I'll be Larry Bird from here until eternity.
We'll just leave it at that.
We'll just leave it at that. So,
let's see what do we got cooking for nonsense though?
We got Firewater in there. Firewater's a part of the channel. Yes. Firewater, man, join the membership, man, and he is full. He's a full Poindexter, dude.
Oh yeah.
You know what that means? He's going to get a fine shirt every month. That he is he's on that level.
I saw Tasty, Darth Tasty went full Poindexter.
Yes, he did.
I love me some Darth Tasty.
I love me some Darth Tasty too. That guy's a good guy. So good to see you, Firewater. All right, yes. Firewater is fire.
Fire.
Enosh for Space Jam 3.
There you go. Who needs LeBron James when you have Enosh? Come on.
No, Firewater, you don't even know. Like did I hear something about a bonus? I just want to clip that because I could listen to Firewater say bonus literally like all night long. I could just put it on repeat and just hear him go bonus over and over again.
I need that ringtone.
Yes, bonus. Your phone is ringing for a bonus. Alluding to the bonuses that Warner Brothers executives had to get back in 2017.
Guys, this film is terrible. I don't care. Bonus.
We're getting a bonus. What are you worried about? Bonus is coming. Oh my gosh. Bonus has become the new channel meme. You gotta have a shirt. Bonus. Whoa. I'm always taking shirt ideas. That'll be his first shirt that he gets. Bonus shirt. The bonus shirt. Yeah, heck yeah. And gets a cut.
Jordan just said that. Can we get a bonus t-shirt? There you go, Jordan. Ask and you shall receive.
Ask and you shall receive. That's awesome. Bonus.
DL Vince said WB stands for Warner Bonus.
Warner Bonus. Whoa. Heck yeah. Don needs a bonus. Don needs a bonus. We need a bonus. You need a bonus. I need a bonus.
Hey, do you have an executive?
I should give my producer who's watching a bonus. Hey, you want a bonus? Everybody gets a bonus. Where's the Nicotina's mom shirt? I know, right? There needs to be a Nicotina's mom shirt, but I almost feel bad about that one, like because it's Nicotina's mom. Like,
because that just wouldn't be fair.
Is it? I don't know if it's fair or not, or what it is, but
it's funny.
It is darn funny.
Oh, is this Nicotina's mom?
Not much.
Oh no, wait, this is my. Okay, sorry.
Well, you know what? And so, in all fairness, look, we're actually going to play her little intro here. She's got an intro, right? Josh Vargas says, "I'll buy that shirt." Five team fouls. You're in the bonus.
I'd love that, Brian. That's awesome.
It would sell out immediately. Anchorman's like, Don.
Who remembers Don?
Remember that? Remember when we did the Don?
We laughed for like 20 minutes about that. People watching that stream were like, "What's happening?
What is going on?" It's Don. Don Bonus. That's his last name. It's Don Bonus.
Don Bonus.
Exactly. All right. So we're gonna in all fairness, we're gonna show her little march to YouTube domination.
To YouTube domination.
Yes.
Dateline Hollywood. A plucky red-haired beauty hatches her plan to conquer the internet.
Well, it's starting with some nonsense. All right. Is she in Doomcock's lair? Like what? I swear to God, is she Doomcock's wife? Is she Doomcock's wife? It looks like she's in like Doomcock's lair. Look at her.
It does look like that.
I mean, or like
I've never thought about
like
that.
a subsequent lair. Is it like a subsequent lair? Like, is she like, I don't know. She's MECHARANDOM. So like, what do you think her real name is? Shirley?
Betsy? I don't know. Betty?
Hey, don't you sully the Betty name. That's my grandma. Shut up.
No,
I'll kick you out of here so quick.
Her name is Martha.
Martha. Okay, in all fairness, MECHARANDOM has come to the defense of the Snyder Cut this week, but of course, all of the fandom menace has. They all put out, Doomcock even put out a great review. Did you see the review, Johnny?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the folks that that are considered a part of the fandom menace, a part of the the silent majority, or the they've really been in support of this film because they feel like, and the argument from a lot of them has been, support Zack Snyder's Justice League so that we can get what we want in Star Wars. If they listen to that, then they'll listen to us. But the problem is, those of us that have been supporting the Zack Snyder Justice League movement, no bonus.
No bonus.
No bonus. It's a different movement, right? I mean, this is about respect for artistry and stuff like that. And this is, I don't know. It's completely different. Mecha Karen.
Mecha Karen is the Croc of Johnson's wife. Well, you know what? Actually, you're right.
It's a crock of something there.
Now, I did hear this. She's actually dating the guy from Midnight's Edge.
Oh, that's cool. Makes sense.
Heck yeah. Look, Oprah, look under your seats. You get a bonus. I would just like to hear like Oprah talk that way and say bonus that way. You get a bonus. You get a bonus. You get a bonus. Everyone gets bonuses. Bonus.
I could see it happening on Ellen. Bonus.
Yeah, true. Right,
she needs to get those viewers back.
In some countries, Nicotina's mom is more valuable than gold.
she's a precious jewel.
All right. Here we go.
By gaining 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, but she can't do it alone. Only you can help her in a quest to achieve YouTube greatness.
You kind of need 999,999 other people.
Videos.
Well, and the one thing I don't get is how she can use that Muppet in her intro and not get flagged for it.
Because it's a Muppet. I can put anything in there, dude. I got a Kermit the Frog in one of mine. I got R2D2 in mine. Like Nicotina's got R2D2, as long as you're not showing somebody else's video,
Yeah.
Some YouTube suppression and the evil corporations who want to keep you down by clicking the like button as we
Disney's so evil.
Disney.
No bonus for Disney.
You're making me go tinfoil Looney Tunes because you're doing things that look tinfoil Looney Tunes.
Is she talking to me?
I feel like she was talking directly into my soul.
She's going Looney Tunes because... Okay.
Absolutely. Restore the Kermit cut.
Oh, man.
The Kermit cut. We need the Kermit cut. Barcelona's like, this is already hilarious.
I'm glad you like it, Barcy.
Speaking directly into my soul.
It's... I mean, I could feel that. Was I supposed to feel it that way?
I'm supposed to feel something.
You never go full Looney Tunes.
No. Okay. So, Black Ops. Can I just say this? Wait till we get into it because we're watching this video, but honestly, I really don't know what this was all about.
It doesn't make sense.
At some point, I was like, I'm trying to watch this because it's supposed to be about Kathleen Kennedy and how apparently And apparently, Kathleen, the whole idea behind this is basically that Kathleen Kennedy were being set up, that Kathleen Kennedy is going to use the fans to basically say that the fans attacked her.
Yeah.
They have been doing. But anyways, yeah. I'll let y'all judge it for yourself. Because
just you wait. This gets good.
Whoa, got headphones on. That's crazy. Oh, hey now.
No, that's really what this video is about. Hello, everyone. I am MECHARANDOM42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harvey.
Wait, she added consumer advocate. That's pretty professional.
Consumer advocate. I didn't know, like, is she right for, like, what's that magazine my grandparents used to get that was like consumer reviews or something like that? Is that what?
Consumer Reports.
Yeah, Consumer Reports. She out there like testing vacuum cleaners or something like that? Like,
which vacuum cleaner sucks the best? MECHARANDOM to the rescue to tell us. Tell us, MECHARANDOM. Consumer advocate. I know.
Consumer advocate. Like, what? Okay.
Oh my God. What a consumer. Okay. That's new, but yeah, she's the consumer advocate harpy. Look, at least she doesn't take herself too seriously. Look, I got to give her credit for that. She's not taking herself too seriously. She's calling herself a consumer advocate harpy.
Well, and I mean, she's, that's, her shtick or whatever. So, but like, it's like, I just want to know, like, what kind of nonsense is she going to spout that's making her go Looney Tunes?
Well, see, Johnny, I'm trying to set up the fact that we don't. It's not that we really just don't like her. It's the nonsense. And I'm trying to keep it.
I know,
Johnny. I'm really trying here, man. I'm trying.
I know. It's like
I feel like if I keep it above board, I'll get the bonus.
Bonus. If we get through this, we'll hit bonus.
Yeah, we just I hit my quota for the month of nonsense. Oh, I feel like I'm on a sales call from back in my FedEx days. It's like, Enosh, so what do you got to report? Well, I watched 4 Doomcock videos and a MECHARANDOM. Oh, Enosh, bonus.
That is all. I am not part of some grand conspiracy to convert people into a political affiliation I know nothing about. I am not part of this elaborate scheme that Disney seems to have cooked up against people who are critical of a movie.
What? Well, at first I thought she was talking about the Snyder thing, but now I don't know. What was that? What was the last part? It's a movie.
What? But so it's is she saying that? Is she referring to the fact that some people call Geeks and Gamers like an alt-right group or something? Is that part of what she's talking about?
Maybe.
I mean, she needs to put more context in there. I'm just saying, like,
yeah, I advocate that she gets no bonus.
This isn't a shareholders meeting, Firewater. Save that for the business side of it.
Yes, we'll do the shareholders meeting where you can ask us if we're going to fire Kathleen Kennedy.
That's filed under new business.
This is old business. I mean, you do have a place at the table because you are a member, but know your role, Firewater, or no bonus for you. Hey, RJ Resident Justice with a $10 super chance has finally shown my dad Zack Snyder's Justice League. He absolutely loved it. Even got emotional at parts. When it ended, he asked me, he's making more, right?
Oh, yeah.
Keep in mind, he hated BVS. Now he wants the Snyderverse.
Keep your HBO Max.
Yes. Keep it. Just play that sucker on repeat. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so here we go, more rabbit hole.
It's a bad movie. It's a bad movie in a series of movies that haven't been bad, or haven't been good rather, in a very, very, very long time. They haven't been good since the 80s, since probably Return of the Jedi. I was not a fan of the prequels. I'm not a fan of Disney.
I like one Star Wars. One.
I like one Star Wars.
I like a Star War. You like a Star War, Johnny?
Yes. I like the McClunky cut.
The McClunky cut, yeah. Like what? Well, hold on. And like,
but which Star Wars movie is she railing against?
I don't know. She hasn't mentioned which Star Wars movie. So ladies and gentlemen in the chat, you guys, anybody want to take a gander? Like, what do you think her Star Wars movie she's upset about is?
Let's see. Solo?
I doubt it.
Rogue One?
Oh, no. That's the one that everybody touts as being the best, which keep that in mind in just a minute. That's the best one.
I like that
Disney.
one.
Yeah,
I like that one. Of course, I like Star Wars.
Me too. I love Star Wars. Got a house full of it.
Yeah.
Put my money where my mouth is, and I sleep around it. Both women and wankers. Attack of the Clones, maybe. She doesn't like any of it. She only my God, she looks like the woman that cried after Trump.
Oh, jeez. I don't know. Maybe.
Goldman, I love these. You mean the Star Wars or her videos?
You love the Goldman. Come on, man. You got to add some context there.
I love these. Like I love these too. Hey. You know what? I love these, Johnny.
Those are fantastic.
I love these. Got them at the Superman Museum. It's where the real movie starts. Her Zack Snyder. Ooh, Superman beat him again.
Whoa.
It's 2-2. I've done this 4 times now on stream. The first 2 times Darkseid beat Superman, but now Superman has beat Darkseid twice.
Ooh.
Coming back at you,
You
folks.
got to get those Omega beams out.
That's what I'm saying, man. Brian's like, I love chair.
I love chair.
I love lamp. The Jedi who is the last. I'm going to go Rise of Skywalker. What are you going to go?
I'm going to go Last Jedi.
You're going to go Last Jedi? I'll go Rise of Skywalker. All right, here we go. And the question is, will she tell us?
And the odd, bizarre need for them to apparently need to shut us all up at the same time as release all of these popular opinion propaganda puff pieces about Kathleen Kennedy, about why she needs to lead Star Wars despite the ever decline in box office total, fans, despite losing and bleeding fans left and right every time you run an article like they're all a bunch of ists and phobes.
What?
Huh? I feel like listening to her, like she's not really going somewhere. Like I Johnny, I can listen to somebody with like an alternate opinion from mine. Okay.
I can.
I'm sorry, guys. Thank you. I forgot to put it up there. There she goes.
Oh, yeah.
But when I just wanted you guys to hear that I did that on purpose. I wanted you guys to hear what she was saying, because it's kind of like, it's almost like a Valley Girl meets like, I'm just gonna say a bunch of random things. It's like it is mecha random. It's like we took a bunch of word dice and we just like put them in a cup and we just threw them out there, and it was like, so, sometimes when you're walking in the park and then you're baking biscuits in the sink and they get burned because they had slime on them, and then the dust collects all underneath the refrigerator and it's all up in there, and the next thing you know, you're getting a Brazilian wax, and then your friend is standing there looking at you, calling himself your producer, and you don't know who is doing what and where stuff is going, and if this is my natural hair color, and I don't know. And I say that as a man whose wife had blue hair at one point. Tiffany looked spot on. I mean, the blue hair.
The opinion or the theory we've heard so far sounds more like it sounds like those descriptions of items on wish.com, like super automatic turbo chair lifter makes you tall, go for it now.
H Barts with a $5 super chat says, hey Enosh, you think the sequel trilogy would have done better if JJ directed all 3 of them? So you know what, I will say this, as a staunch lover of The Last Jedi, I do, but you know what, I also think it would have been better if fans had not tried to dictate what the story was, and they would have just let the story be told to them. This is a problem right now in all fandoms, Johnny, and I talk about it every day, it seems like, here on the program, is that I want to be told the story. I don't want to dictate the story. And look, look, all of you come at me and go, well, Enosh, you want the Snyderverse to continue. It's the same thing. No, it's not. It is not the same thing. Here's the difference. Disney was telling us a story. Look, were there issues with the story? Yes. Were there issues with the people who were putting the stories together, communicating? Yes. Were there broken pieces in there? Absolutely. But it's different than a guy who literally made a movie, had it taken away, rewritten, put out under his name. People were treated horribly for 4 years. We were lied to, and that guy was treated poorly by the not just the company, but by fans in general who hated on that guy. And we were told that his movie didn't exist. Okay, and then it did. Yep. There's a huge difference, and all because of a tragedy that happened in his daughter's life. Like, guys, it's a totally different thing. So when I say it's like, but even then, like I had somebody come at me today and leave a comment, Johnny, on last night's broadcast that we did, saying, well, it sounds like to me you just want it to all be Snyder stuff. And I'm like, did you not watch my video? I said right up front, Johnny, and I have continued to say, I am fine with all of these incarnations of DC, of Star, whatever, especially when we're talking DC, because they're getting ready to open up the multiverse, man. Oh yeah, like I've done videos, Johnny, in the last couple of weeks saying I'm fine with a Latina Supergirl. I'm fine with a Black Superman. I'm fine with all that stuff because those are in the multiverse. That's all there in the story, Johnny. You're a huge comic book guy. You know this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know.
Exactly.
All I'm saying, you can't say we're opening up the multiverse. And literally, Muschietti said the other day, everything you've seen really exists, and everything that you have yet to see exists. But then Ann comes out and goes, not the Snyder stuff. Yeah. We're literally using his Flash and one of his his Batman in one of our movies.
His Aquaman.
And his but that doesn't exist, and we're not going to continue that story.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing too. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy has not come out and been as divisive as these Warner executives have. I mean,
I know.
And it's just, that's the one thing I don't get. Like, Kathleen gets blamed for so much stuff. And you cannot like her. That's fine. You can want somebody else to run the company. That's fine. But you can't hate on her when she hasn't come out and said basically, so Enosh, you like The Last Jedi. You enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
If Kathleen Kennedy came out and said, don't worry, we're never going to do anything with Rian Johnson ever again, then I could see people getting on her. That's basically what Warner has done to Zack Snyder. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I appreciate all you guys' support in the chat, like, because you guys get it, right? Like, I mean, like, seriously, you guys get it. And then somebody said here, Zack had a vision. And that's a huge difference too. Zack had a 5-movie, not a trilogy.
Yeah, no.
Like, seriously, somebody commented today, and I like the person, but they have a different point of view than me, and they're like, but it is a trilogy. And I'm like, no, it's not. Just because it's 3 movies doesn't make it a trilogy. Well, I mean, it has no end. It's not ending. It was never imagined. It was never executed. It was never envisioned as a trilogy. It was a 5-part story arc.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is too, like, with Star Wars, Favreau and Filoni have a vision, of not just Mandalorian, but all these related shows that they're making as well.
Yeah.
So I get excited about that because it's a unified vision. I understand some of the negative feelings and the negative reviews of the sequel trilogy because there really wasn't a unified vision. Even when JJ came back for the last one, it was gone by then.
Yeah, and that's the problem. And that's why I still say Rian Johnson, they need to stop with this whole thing that he's got a trilogy still that he's going to do. Just stop it. Stop it. I love The Last Jedi. I will defend The Last Jedi literally till my dying day, Johnny.
Yeah.
But I do not, even though, you know what? Like, personally, because I like The Last Jedi, if it was just like, oh, everybody loved it and it was fine, I'd be fine with it. But the thing is I know how divisive it's going to be, and I don't want that. I want Star Wars to heal and move on. This, but H Barts with another $5 super chat says also with the Snyderverse is we want it, and to keep the new universe as well. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want it all. I want to be able to watch Superman and Lois on TV, and I want to be able to watch and see what they do with the multiverse coming up with all these new, like, dude, we've been talking about like all this casting going on with Black Adam, and I like Shazam, so I'm looking forward to the next Shazam movie, and you know what I mean? Like, I want that, but don't go changing the heart of a lot of these characters. And I think the problem is with Star Wars right now, the fandom menace, especially, they've tried to latch on to the Snyderverse people and say, you're just like us. No, we're not.
No,
we are not fighting to tear down anybody. We literally want people to respect what was there. That's all we want. And before you all get on this thing like this and go, well, we just want people to respect George Lucas's vision. Here's the reality, guys. Hold on. Look at my room. Okay? Look at my room. It is literally filled to the brim with Star Wars. This is but one room, folks. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
One room. I'll be glad when that goes so I can get all this other stuff in. Okay, this is what one room of my house. I literally outside my door. If I can, no, I'm not going to be able to get that back. Okay, there we go. Just outside my door here are 2 Han Solo frozen in carbonite rugs that go down my hallway. Okay? So the rest of my house is filled with Star Wars, Johnny. You've been here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Here's the thing, man. George Lucas, let's be honest. Let's have a good talk about George Lucas. He had outlines, but the reality was he had some treatments. He had some stuff that he wanted to do, but he did not have a fleshed out story for the first trilogy even. That's why we get weird things like kissing your sister. Why we get things like Han doesn't do much in the third one because really they kind of wrote him to not do anything because Harrison Ford really didn't care anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's a whole bunch of that stuff, guys, that if you look into the actual history of it, it's there. So people have for a long time not really, and when George was fully in control, we got the prequels, which I understand that there are people who absolutely love the prequels, and I have no problem with that. But that's also where you just got yes men who just told George, well, yes, George, we'll just do, George Lucas sold Lucasfilm to get a bonus. And that's the thing is he sold it. He was like, hey, I'm done. That's why we've been talking about like George ain't coming back. I mean, he is coming back now to write 2 episodes of Cassian Andor, the series. And this is what I told you, Johnny, what we've been saying to all the Doomcock stuff and everything else. We said what? If George Lucas ever came back and did anything, they would herald it. They would promote it. They'd promote it because a bonus. It was a bonus. It's a bonus. You're going to get some George Lucas. Ooh. George Lucas is coming back. Yeah, it's a bonus. There.
He's in charge.
It ain't going to be like Mike Zero talking about the 4-hour George Lucas cut now. See, it's all a grift. If you guys don't get that, like, how long is Zack Snyder's movie? 4 hours. Now, all of a sudden, Mike Zero and Doomcock have been talking about a 3 to 4 hour cut of The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Like,
it's that Lucas, and then, because when Lucas was on set directing his version and JJ was directing his version at the same time, there's a Lucas cut, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and this is true. H. Bart's with another $5. Says a good example of fans controlling things is fans hated Game of Thrones season 8 since their theories did not come true. Johnny, we see this a lot, man. When people's theories, we just saw it with WandaVision, for God's sake.
Dude, I love WandaVision, but after the finale aired, people were like up in arms because of. Now, I did get upset that I was bothered that Peter or Pietro was a fake. That was like, that's a throwaway. That sucks.
Yeah,
but people were pissed that none of their theories came true. I mean, they went from loving the show to just hating it. They're like, this is stupid. This is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
so Azura here with $10 super chat. Thank you, man. Says the irony about the fandom menace supporting the Snyder cut is that Zach's takes on the DC characters are very different from what most people are used to, just like Luke in The Last Jedi. Isn't that ironic? But you know what? But you know what the funny thing is is that if you look at Zach's takes actually compared with the actual comics of the last 30 years.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's where do you think Zach got all these ideas from? Where do you think Zach like molded this from? And actually this goes into and thank you Azura for I'm sorry for EXE for that $10 super chat. I appreciate it. But Rathy, so let's have a conversation. That's what we do here at the Poindexter Lounge. We don't yell, we don't scream, we don't get in arguments. So I want you to understand that I respect your opinion here. And this may be how you feel. Okay. This is not how though the greater group of people in that movement think, because he says here, hey, Poindexter Lounge, I disagree with you. Star Wars fans like me want Kathleen Kennedy to respect Luke Skywalker and Lucas, same way you want Warner to respect Snyder. Okay, but here's the thing. This is what I just want you to think about, because Occam's razor, right? What does Occam's razor say, Johnny? You know that if something, you know what I'm talking about, that like if something is plausible, like the most obvious answer is probably the right one.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So you got guys like Doomcock, right, and the Fandom Menace all telling you that there's a secret war going on behind the scenes at Disney and Lucasfilm. That Kathleen Kennedy hates George Lucas and is trying to absolutely ruin his legacy. That she hates Luke Skywalker. That she hates everything to do with Star Wars. That she's trying to systematically destroy it.
Yep.
Okay, but she's the president of the company.
Well, but here's the thing.
Let's go back, though. Let's go back.
Yeah, but
who put her?
How
in that
many
position?
hundreds of people made these movies? Yet she's the only one that decided to take a crap on Luke Skywalker. Give me a break. I mean, seriously though, like it.
This did not see. Oh, but see here. But what stories have we talked about though? Right. So first of all, think about this. George Lucas and Steven Spielberg worked closely with Kathleen Kennedy for decades. I know that those YouTube channels and those people who are out there want to tell you, oh, she just would get him coffee. She was a glorified secretary. That is not true. That is not true. You go back, you know how many times me and my family are watching a movie, Johnny, and all of a sudden Kathleen Kennedy's like name pops up on something and the kids are like, hey, it's Kathleen Kennedy. I love this movie. Right? Like, so Kathleen Kennedy was a legit producer. George hand-picked the woman.
Yes.
To be, in fact, it was a stipulation of her becoming, or of him selling it to Disney. Like, you don't put it as a stipulation. Like Star Wars, and we've got to remember, Lucasfilm is more than just Star Wars. Okay. Yes. Lucasfilm as a whole was George Lucas's baby. Absolutely. George deserves all the credit in the world for being the creator, but not just Star Wars. George literally handed his entire legacy and everything over to Disney with the stipulation that Kathleen Kennedy be in charge. You don't do that for somebody that you don't know, that you haven't worked closely with, to guard your legacy. That you don't do that. Nobody does that. And here's the other thing. Yes, they did not use his outlines for 7, 8, and 9. And listen, if we're being honest, we should all be very, very thankful for that, because it all dealt with midichlorians and microscopic organisms and stuff like that had to do with the Force. And look, I love the idea of the wills and all that stuff. Johnny, I'm all into the mystical parts of the Force and everything. But, you know, one of my least favorite parts of all of Star Wars is midichlorians and start talking about stuff like that. And he literally had an entire trilogy of that and kids. Like literally, Johnny, if we had gotten that, we would not be sitting here arguing about Rey and Finn and Poe. We would have been arguing about the teenagers who were in the sequel trilogy, because that's what it was about.
It would have been, you know, Degrassi.
Yeah. And so, yes, they bought them because they needed to buy them, because they needed to have it out. Like, they could not have George like running around, like, just in case George didn't like what they did. They couldn't have George running around with another set of trilogy, you know, saying, well, like, this was mine. So of course they did. And they never promised him that they were going to make his movie. Make those movies. They never did. Okay. But beyond that, what is the president of a company's job? It is not to write movies. Look, I know these guys, they'll have you believe Kathleen Kennedy is up in her golden office writing the next Star Wars, coming up with ideas for Star Wars. She's not a creative.
Well, it's not like
that's not her job.
It's not like she vetoes things line by line. Like,
no, that's not her job.
I mean, it's
all this stuff about she hates Luke Skywalker and she hates all that stuff. Listen, this would not be stuff just being reported to you by a few YouTubers who are mad that they don't like a movie. This would be public knowledge, not the public knowledge that we think it is right now of it's, it's out there, so it's got to be true. Guys, look at Arkham's Razor. Does it make sense that the president of a company would be trying to run that company into the ground and run the characters of it into the ground? Yeah. Or that Disney would have a president of one of its companies doing that? Like, they're not stupid. They're not stupid. And they're business people. Everybody talks about Johnny about how they're just in it for the money. Well, which is it? Are they in it for the money,
and the thing
or
are
they in it for that?
Like Star Wars, I saw some comments about, good content and continuity. Yes, that's coming, but it's coming on Disney Plus because we have better creative people in charge with an entire vision, right? People are pissed about the sequel trilogy, and I get that. They're not the greatest, when you try and watch them together, okay? I understand that. But here's the deal. You're getting better quality content on Disney Plus because the guys in charge have a unified vision and have people supporting that vision.
And who hired them?
Exactly. Kathleen Kennedy. But the thing is, but these grifters need you to stay pissed off so that they make money. If you're pissed, they make money.
Yep.
Okay. So now, because an actress was unfortunately fired, and that's a whole nother situation. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with it.
Yep.
But she was fired. So now I'm going to lie to you and tell you that these shows are ruined, that they're going to suck, that Kathleen's crapping all over them, because I want you to get ticked, because now they've ruined what's the Disney Plus content on top of the theatrical content. And that's just the grift. That's what's going to happen here.
Yep. So I'm just we talk about that all the time, Johnny. It's like that's the grift is to try to keep you all angry. And why would you be angry? And in a minute we're going to show it, because she actually shows here in just a second, Johnny, Mecha does. She shows funny enough, she shows a graph, and we're going to take a look at this graph.
Oh, this is great. Is this the one that was in the yeah, because she gets it from the stock meeting.
Yeah. So real quick here, H Barts with a $10 super chat says Zach is a misunderstood director who over time people went from hating to loving, and one day when he is gone, he will probably be loved by critics and fans alike. Absolutely. Look at Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
Look at Batman v Superman. People absolutely hated it, thought it was horrible when it was in theaters, came around to loving it because they saw Zach's real version, not the 30 minutes cut out. And now that movie has aged like fine wine and just gets better. And when people revisit it, they love it. Plus, listen, I will say this. And this will be the last thing I talk about Luke Skywalker. Well, it won't be the last thing I talk about Luke Skywalker, but you know what I'm saying. But as far as Luke Skywalker goes and Kathleen Kennedy hating him, listen, I will talk to you anytime, and I have on the channel, about who Luke Skywalker is. Luke Skywalker was my hero. I love Luke Skywalker. There's nothing more than I would love to have seen than Luke Skywalker out flipping around doing Jedi stuff. But you know what I love about this? You know what I loved about Last Jedi? Luke became his masters, his teachers. He fled when he failed. Luke was not perfect. We have propped Luke Skywalker up to be the perfect, overpowered person, and that we would be accepting of that. And you know what? Just like Zack Snyder goes back to the source material, watch the Jedi and the director from the Blu-ray of The Last Jedi. And you know what I love? Rian Johnson goes meticulously through the old stuff. And that's how he came upon how he wanted to present his movie. Not saying it's perfect, but I'm saying, man, that Luke Skywalker makes sense. And by the end, he is that Luke Skywalker that we want him to be. But also, just like Superman and Zack Snyder's Justice League, you have to go through an arc. Real quick, and we got to get back to this video. Chinfin 499 super chat says, "Oh yeah, Enosh, I left my baby with Kathleen Kennedy, and I don't even know her." Also, by the way, I would have rather seen George's trilogy. Hey, like I said, everybody, I think that first part might be joking because he's got it all in caps, and I think that, but that's what he's saying. Like, I would have rather seen George's trilogy, and that's fine. Like, whoever, and I love Oh My Diaz. He's actually got a Forces Female T-shirt that we were on Max's channel. Like, now it's tongue in cheek. Guys, it's so tongue in cheek now. By the way, thank you for the $4 super chat. It is, like, you know what I mean? Like, Rathy. But here's the thing: stay tuned. Yes, you are. You're gonna get continuity. Everything that's being done right now is leading up to the sequel trilogy. It's not going away. That's another Arkham's Razor thing. Do you think they're going to throw billions of dollars away and Carrie Fisher's legacy down the tube and say that it didn't exist? That's not what that's about.
Yeah.
And so
exactly. I mean, and I mean, I don't understand how Mecha is going to spin this either.
I'm very serious front man.
I don't know what was. Yeah, it just depends on what it was in reference to there.
I'm not really sure which one. Todd Fair, what's up, Todd Fair? With the $5 super chat says Kathleen Kennedy is not leaving Lucasfilm, no matter how many haters.
She'll eventually, but I mean, it's just the thing is, I don't know.
What did I say? Did I say Arkham's Razor? Is it?
It's Occam's Razor.
Occam's Razor.
Yeah. I know I knew what you meant after a second there.
I'm a DC guy.
I know.
I'm thinking Arkham.
Where did this idea come from that those of us who enjoy like BVS and Zack Snyder's Justice League never read comic books? Who started that?
I don't know. I got a bunch of comic books here that say differently. I got a couple of boxes upstairs that say differently.
Yeah, I bought more. Don't tell my wife.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So, yes, back to this. Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Yes.
Is she Looney Tunes yet?
She might be. Smash that like button. She said she was going full on.
She's gonna go full Looney Tunes. But yeah, it's so yeah. We were talking. I think she's gonna hate on Last Jedi.
Okay. Yeah. You said Last Jedi. I said Rise of Skywalker. Okay,
yes.
These things look so obvious to me that they are this coordinated effort. In my opinion, being somebody who will put on a tinfoil hat, now that you've forced it upon my head,
nobody forced anything on your head. I would never do that.
What?
Is that a coconut?
It is. It looks like part of. I don't know. Did Doomcock make that? It's kind of weird.
I suppose that's really where this is going. This is kind of a condensed version of the rant that I'm going to be uploading probably in its entirety.
But you still haven't said anything.
This is the condensed version.
This is the
Campbell's condensed soup version.
Holy vey.
This is the condensed version of whatever.
I'd be like, get to your forcocked point here, please. Just
point probably Saturday, Sunday. We'll see. It's a long one. It's a loud one. It's a headphone warning one. This really just
is that like Rick and Morty behind it?
Is a condensed version of what has been happening these past few years.
Rick and Morty to pop in and like run right back out.
The fact that a lot of these.
Hey Rick, what the heck? We've seen a lot of crazy stuff in our time, but what is this?
I don't know,
Morty. I don't know, but I just know I fought a lot of beasts in my life, but not a harpy like this.
I need another drink.
It lends itself, right?
It does. It writes itself.
A lot of these articles are.
And once again, she calls herself our favorite harpy. So I'm not insulting her when I call her a harpy.
I'm
taking precautions.
I hear you.
So filled with misinformation, factually incorrect nonsense.
How does she know that they're factually incorrect?
Well, I mean, she is MECHARANDOM. I mean,
okay. I mean, that's okay. I didn't know that her sources were different than these publications, but whatever.
Yes. Well, she's probably getting her information from Doomcock. I mean, if she's dating Midnight's Edge and Midnight's Edge gets its information from Doomcock.
It's funny because Doomcock makes a video and then Midnight Edge just like parrots the same thing.
Our sources, Doomcock, said this. H. Bart says with a $5 super chat says, people say Zach does not understand Batman because he kills, but in his original comics, Batman killed and used guns. Absolutely. I mean, and look, Batman is always killed. Batman, you know, like I have a friend who doesn't like because Batman had machine guns in Batman v Superman, but his favorite movie is 89 Batman.
Batman has machine guns on the Batmobile there too.
I know. I got that Batmobile, dude. Like seriously. Like okay. Real quick, Rathy says or Rathy, I'm sorry. It's so small. I thought there was an I in there. I apologize. Rathy says, hey, Poindexter Lounge. I'm not saying Kathleen is a terrible producer at all. She's awesome, just not for Star Wars. I hope we get some great stories. And you know what, man? And
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, you know, dude, that's all it is. I just say, like, you know what, and that's what this show is about. Is it's not about defending anybody because I don't need to defend Kathleen Kennedy.
No.
You know, but the thing is like when you listen to that, you know, just like the that stock holders call, right? And it was obviously a fan who called it because look, anybody who has stock and literally you know, we had somebody mention like a couple of weeks ago, like my 10-year-old niece has stock in Disney, right?
Exactly.
So if you get through, you can ask your question, right? And so, you know, that's what it was. It was two questions in the overall thing that somebody got through, and one person asked about Gina Carano and one person asked about Kathleen Kennedy. It doesn't mean that the shareholders are freaking out. It doesn't mean all that. No. That's where we just won't go there. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can't go there. Like people can debate whether Kathleen has been good or not for the franchise, whether Kathleen has done a good job for Star Wars or not.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is you got to remember too, her only job is not Star Wars.
No, there's so much more going on. I mean, it's just,
you know, it's part of it, you know, but we will, she probably, will, bring up, Brie Larson here at some point. What do you think?
Oh, obviously.
Oh, well, somebody said it, so it must be true. Crap. It really is hard to take any of them seriously. It reminds me of people just telling you something is, and you're expected to believe it. Now, what would we label that? What would we label that? And it almost seems like these are coordinated to do just this.
I feel like she really feels like she's saying something here. Like she's very passionate. She's very passionate, and I really feel like she really thinks that she is like really communicating something.
But then again, but she hasn't. There's still yet to be a point communicated.
Yeah, I feel like because she keeps going with the up inflection, so I keep feeling like she's like propping something up, like she's gonna drop it. Like, you know, it's like waiting for the beat to drop in a dubstep. You know, it's like like just keeps starting right back over at the beginning. It's like the bass never drops, you know. I don't know.
It happens. They will release articles against YouTube channels. They will release weird puff pieces. Look at this Kathleen Kennedy article, for example. Why Kathleen Kennedy is still the best choice to lead the future of Star Wars. We'll just do what they do. We'll just look at.
Well, it's probably because she has helped put together the team that is done making the Mandalorian, these other things, and she's doing a really good job of that. Like, look, first of all, Star Wars is not just like any other property, guys. Star Wars is not just like something you just walk into and go, okay, I know what's going on here. That's why they've learned some lessons, you know. They've made some decisions that were very, very successful, some that weren't, and they've learned their lessons, Johnny, and now they're really doing a good job.
Exactly. Like it's not just that. She's made money at the box office. Lucasfilm has also helped to drive subscriber growth substantially with Disney Plus. So, I mean, you know, she's done the best and the worst so far, maybe in some of these people's eyes, if you look at it either way. But I mean, it's like, Who else you gonna bring in?
Then I release it. See, we do that when Tony's on here. Like Tony gets drunk on stream, and then we just leave it in because people loved it, and and Johnny, people seem to like when people get drunk on my streams, and just like we love Tony. Everybody loves Tony.
Oh, so. I love Tony. He's fire.
Absolutely fire. But you don't want to be breathing around that fire, Tony.
No,
not with what you were drinking the other night.
Be spitting fire.
Just look at the headline. See, she's smiling.
I can't look at the headline.
You
scroll down.
They don't bother to go into the box office totals or the fact.
Is this
it was
balls?
in 2011 when I came across a little game that a teenage Wikipedia.
Okay.
Well, why movies failed to live up to fans' expectations, failed to live up to the box office standard of. We'll take something like the Marvel movies, for example. Kevin.
Okay, before we get into Marvel movies. Oh, dang it. Okay, the thing. Okay, I got to get it back on here. Okay, so I want you all to take a good, hard look at this graphic. Okay, because this graphic is very, very important to look at because she's using this graphic as a means to somehow say what is and what's not. Can you see my pointer when I do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say this first one right here is A New Hope. Obviously, A New Hope it's been released several times. People don't understand this, Johnny, because we live in a video on demand world now where it's like literally like, everything is just right there. But like back in the day, like you couldn't watch movies at home, Johnny, when we were kids. Like you couldn't just go and watch a movie if you wanted. The only time you saw Star Wars was when it came out. And that's why they would have what was called re-releases. They would re-release a movie over and over and over again. So they'd be like, coming for a 2-week engagement, Star Wars. And everybody would flock out to see it again because you didn't get a chance. You couldn't watch it at home. And so, of course, that's why the first one, A New Hope, huge. Look at Empire Strikes Back, heralded as, by most, including me, the greatest Star Wars movie ever. Right now, this list. Before you look at this list is also adjusted for inflation.
Well, yeah, I mean,
so this is a fair list across the board. It's adjusted for inflation. So that means that Empire back here is adjusted to meet the standards of The Force Awakens over here. Right? Okay. You see what I'm saying? And this takes into account all the re-releases, all of that stuff, right? Okay. We'll check this out. Right here, you got Empire. Empire is is heralded as the most popular Star Wars movie. Yet look where it is in comparison to A New Hope.
Oh, exactly.
That's substantially less. Okay. Then look here, Return of the Jedi. This is your original trilogy right over here at the far left, guys. It's made less than The Empire Strikes Back.
Mm-hmm.
Then look here at the Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace has almost made as much as Return of the Jedi, adjusted for inflation. Look at Attack of the Clones.
Oh yeah, that one. I could see how bad that is.
Yeah,
you know who loves that movie? George Lucas.
Yep. But look next to Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, that is heralded as what most people believe as being the best of the prequels. Right? It's some people's favorite Star Wars movie, Johnny. Yet look at it adjusted for inflation, it's barely above Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones is at 487 million. Revenge of the Sith is at 540. Okay. So this is where they stand for there. But now look,
who was in charge of Lucasfilm at that time?
George Lucas.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. But hold on. The Force Awakens. Now, yes, it was a media spectacular, right?
It was an event just like A New Hope was.
Absolutely. But look where it's at. It's literally right here. It's over $1 billion. Okay. that it's done, you know, and it's done a great job. Now, mind you, this right here is domestic. This is not worldwide, right? So I know some of you guys are saying, wait a second, I know that Last Jedi made over $1 billion. You know, I
see that's the graphic is only counting US.
Yep. There's the spin to it, right? But okay, so here's the Force Awakens. But look at the Force Awakens compared with inflation taken into consideration, compared with everything else. The Force Awakens was huge. Now, what does everyone say is Disney's best movie, Johnny? Rogue One.
Yeah.
Look.
Rogue One, I mean, it did better than Attack of the Clones, and it even did better than Revenge of the Sith.
Yep.
Well,
barely, but it did. It did. But then you have The Last Jedi, right? Last Jedi came up a little bit, right? But everybody got butthurt over The Last Jedi, and so they took it all out on Solo, which I will say, listen, every week, I literally get, Johnny, at least 2 to 5 messages from people who tell me the same thing. Man, you know, Enosh, I was not on board with Solo, but I've watched Solo since, and I really like Solo now.
Well, it was marketed terribly. The only thing you read about it was the drama and, you know, firing the directors and then bringing in Ron Howard. So people were like, oh, this movie's crap. I'm not going to go see it. Yep. So they really, Lucasfilm, I mean, so granted, yeah, that's on Kathleen Kennedy too. I mean, I'm being fair. Like, you know, but they shot themselves in the foot on that one.
Yeah, well, and H-Bart's, well, and then, okay, so then you got Solo, and then you got The Rise of Skywalker, which, you know, like, is my least favorite of the sequel trilogies. And, you know, and that still respectively came back up, okay? But you got to take into consideration that right there with The Force Awakens, that was a moment in time, Johnny, that we'll never get back. Me and my friend Aaron, my best friend, he's a drummer in my band. We were on our way to the theater to go see The Force Awakens. And you know what he did? He called me and he said, you know, Enosh, he says, we need to savor this moment, because no matter what happens, we will never have another moment like this, that we will be this excited for a Star Wars movie, because of what it meant culturally, because of what it meant, like the start of a new trilogy that we never thought was going to happen, folks.
Yeah.
Episode 7. That was such a huge event.
It was.
You look, it was huge. That's what it was. But, and adjusted for inflation, it's made enough money. But like, you're talking about also movies back here, and you say, well, look at the original trilogy though, Enosh. Look, it's made more than these other movies. Has it though? Because you know what? Yes, even though it's adjusted for inflation, those movies have been out for 40 years. So they've had the residuals of being re-released, being marketed in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Re-released here to the general public in the United States, because that's what this graph shows. These other movies haven't had that because they're all video on demand now. Okay. But this graph isn't taking into account that you all went out and bought the Blu-ray, or that you all are renting it, or that, you know what I mean? Or
watching it on Disney Plus.
Or I'm watching it on Disney Plus. So it's not taking into account any of that. So of course the money curve on this graph is going to look completely out of whack if you're trying to use this graph for that purpose. That's not the purpose of this graph, unless you're trying to twist it to make a point that you say, well, the new ones suck. Well, this graph doesn't even work for that, because The Force Awakens made, even though it's not 40 years old, it still made more money than what most people, including myself, call the best Star Wars movie ever made, The Empire Strikes Back. See what I'm saying? That's not what this graphic is. So her using this graphic is ridiculous. I'm sorry. Anybody using this graphic for that point is just wrong. And that's why we do the show, 2 Cents on Nonsense. It's not drama, it's math.
It's
H Bars with a $5 super chat says, do you think someday there will be a sequel to the sequel trilogy or see people like Rey or Finn again? You know what? I on the first part, I do think that we will see a sequel to the sequel trilogy. Absolutely. I think we'll see it. It's going to take time, but we will see it. And you know what? Rightfully so that they've taken time off from it. But also, do I think that people will like Rey or Finn again? You can never say, but I will say this. There'll be a whole generation of kids here in the next 20 years who grew up with these characters in the next 15 to 20 years. And you know what? There's a lot of people. When I was watching the prequels, Johnny, we hated them. People forget that there was vitriol, even more so against the prequels than there ever was against the sequels. Dude, people hated the prequels. They hated it with a passion. There was a movie made even called The People versus George Lucas that we've referenced how many times on this very program, Johnny. But the thing is, people forget that. You know why? Because there was a bunch of kids that grew up with those movies, and those movies were endearing to them. And now those kids love the prequels. And now you hear tons of people talk about the prequels in a positive light. And you know what? I can't put them down for that, Johnny, because that was their childhood. The original trilogy was my childhood, was your childhood. So guess what? Sorry to say for all the people who out there who hate it. But you know what? In 10, 15, 20 years, there's going to be people who grew up with it.
Exactly.
And so there will be, whether people loved Rey or not. I think there's a lot of kids who loved Rey, who loved Poe, and who loved Finn, but they're not the ones, out here yelling and screaming and got YouTube channels. So
fail to live up to the box office standard of, we'll take something like the Marvel movies, for example. Kevin Feige managed to make those increase, didn't he? They kept gaining money. And you would think with Star Wars,
different,
instead of gaining
different
money,
completely different audience,
like it's supposed to, like the Marvel movies,
different projection,
like Star Wars, she would have been able to
different story structure. Look, Feige always knew that it was going to take 20 movies to get there. That's why everyone ends on a cliffhanger and on a little after credit scene and all that stuff. Like Star Wars is told in trilogies. People knew that it's finite. Right.
Yes,
so
exactly.
All right. We got to
do that. But no, she didn't. They all went downhill in trajectory, making less and less than the previous one. And they didn't even have the koof to blame because that came out well before. Not only that, they get into these articles that they release about fans with this. It's hate speech. It's nonsense. It's buzzwords designed to incite and manipulate a trigger in your brain because these things are bad. So that's a go-to way to get you to you.
By the way, folks, she's explaining to you what the fandom menace is doing to you.
But the thing is,
just replace words like white supremacy, misogyny, hate targeted in Star Wars sequel trilogy with Kathleen Kennedy, Bob Chapek, Disney, SJWs.
Well, and that's the thing. She's like, these are buzzwords made to hurt you. But how do you know that the article is wrong just because you don't want it to be right? It's his street corner Becky. He's like, yeah, she's telling me how to feel. I mean, it's just like, you don't know that those things weren't in there. I mean, it's like, come on, but everything's got to be ridiculous. If I don't like it, it's woke, it's stupid. It's like, come on.
Everything is and that's things. Look, just because you don't like the movie doesn't mean that it's all the movie's fault. There's sometimes you just don't like a movie, Johnny.
Yeah, exactly.
There's sometimes you just don't like something. And if you just don't like it, you just didn't like it and you move on, Johnny, and you find the other thing that you like, because right now everybody seems to like, the Mandalorian. So you go, yeah, hey, cool. I like the Mandalorian,
Exactly. No, I mean, exactly. It's like, come on,
chat. Everybody get along.
Hey, or
love what you love.
I'm not calling out anybody. I really don't. If you don't like the Snyder cut, that's your own. That's your own problem.
Exactly. Real quick, H Barts with a $20 super chat. H Barts, man. Thank you, what, man. H Barts has become such a great guy, and we got to do a meetup with H Barts, man. Because H Barts is not too far from us, Johnny.
Nice.
Yeah. So for H Barts and everything, we're gonna give him the scum and villainy drop real quick.
You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Where? When? Who?
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Ooh, red snapper.
Tasty fish.
She's quite a red snapper. No.
All right. $20 super chat from H Barts says, I grew up first playing Lego Star Wars, then watching the prequels first. So I love the prequels over the original trilogy. Also, The Force Awakens was the first Star Wars film I saw in theaters because I was only 5 when the prequels ended. See that right there, folks.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Everybody is connected to Star Wars in a different way. Just because they're not connected in the way you are does not mean that that it's,
if you don't like it, doesn't mean it's bad, or it doesn't mean it's wrong either.
Yeah.
All right, but you're exactly right. I mean, that's what everybody. If that's what you grew up with, that's what you love. And so, my son is 10, and so he's grown up with this current trilogy, and he really loves it. I mean, it's some of his favorite, and he likes the prequels as well. He's like, he'll tell me he enjoys the Luke Skywalker trilogy, as he calls it, but he enjoys, the newer movies more than he does the classic. So it's like,
well, Prince Goro, here's the thing, man. There's idiots in every fandom. There are Star Wars fans who are idiots. I know quite a few of them. So look, whether you like something or you don't like it, it doesn't matter. Like I'm all for, if you don't like it, if you like for it, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we should all seek to learn from each other. Right. I can't tell if these two are being
it's the same person.
It's the same person, isn't it? It's pretty much a troll. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you a little time out here.
You're making me put my tinfoil band hat on.
We're gonna let you think about what's going on, and and then we'll come back to you guys. Okay. All right.
Read that,
we might have to skip through
I'm
this
mad
one.
at that because I'm not that, or I'm mad at that because I hate that, or whichever. If it's written about you, like it is with me and a lot of the people that they're.
Oh, this is the one.
This is it. This is it. Yes. This is
not
what
only
we
that.
got to cover.
This is just listed like this elaborate.
She doesn't even read anything in the article.
She just scrolls through it and goes, "This is ridiculous. This is like
70-minute read."
As a teacher, this is like something that bothers me because this is what students do. They're like, "Look how long this is. I'm done." You're not done. You didn't even read it. Go back to the beginning and read it. Or I don't know how to do this. This is stupid. Did you read the directions? No. Well.
Directions?
What? Yeah.
What?
So, Mecca, you can't just tell us that it's terrible and crap if you don't even read it.
I can tell you whatever I want to tell you.
I'm just, I mean, come on. It's like you just, yeah. But it's not hating for the sake of hating, okay?
No, it's not. It's just, it's not reading at all because we're not reading anything here.
Read this article. This is a 70-minute read with these tags.
70-minute read
of all these people that I've never heard of, like these triangles. This is like a crime
70 minutes to read.
She's never heard of any of these people.
Oh, okay.
Look, there's some people on that list that I wish I had never heard of. But Johnny, I have heard of a lot of those people just simply because I tried to be informed.
Because I watch the news. Well, I read the news and I watch stuff right there. I mean, I know who some of these people are. Like I know the guys from InfoWars. I'll be honest. may have enjoyed some of Alex Jones' really early stuff just because I like to listen to fringe theories. Okay. But yeah, I mean,
well, I'm gonna have to mute you right there, Johnny. I mean, look, you know how this is. You start talking about stuff and I'm just gonna have to make sure that nobody can hear anything that you say like that, because we just can't have that, man. What's he doing now? Where's he going? Oh, he's picking up Batman there. Is that like his Batman Underoo box, or what the heck? It's like a Batman. No. Now I kind of want to know what he's talking about.
I mean, it makes complete sense.
Oh, yes, it does. Okay. I agree.
And that's how Which Way Batman saved my life.
Okay. I got you. Okay. Yeah. And is it just me, or like I kind of want to give her like a couple of Tylenol, because she looks like she's in pain. 70-minute read, no bonus. I'm
still laughing over that. It's like the first thing that happens when you hand students a test and they're like, how many questions are on it? I'm like, doesn't matter how many questions are on it.
But like you tell them like, hey, you're gonna have to wait 2 hours for this Fortnite event thing. You're just gonna look at a screen. Okay. I want to be here when that drops.
Or kids that I have a way of like watching. I track, kids' internet usage too, right? So I'll have students that are like, okay, did you work on that over break, or did you work on that when you were quarantined? And they're like, oh, of course I did. No. And then I look and their screen has recorded like they watched YouTube for 18 hours straight, but you can't take a 20-minute or a 20-question test. Okay. Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, that's how that works, Johnny. No, she did not say 7-minute read. She said 70 70-minute read, no bonus. say next to 70-minute read. I'm sorry, but that's an obvious exaggeration.
This is a 70-minute read.
It's a 70-minute read.
This is like a CSI Murder Suspect, and it flows down and down. And if you want my entire rant,
dun dun.
Dun dun.
Exactly.
She's the Law and Order. Like, we need somebody with blue hair on the other side. So it's like Law and Order.
Law and Order, geeks and gamers. I mean, it's yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
On all of this, including picking apart the false misinformation about myself. Also, you love how they love to say, oh, you're sexist, you're racist, you're this and that. There are women on these lists. There are men of color on this list. I don't need to really even get into you see me, so
huh? Where is she? Like, do they talk about her? Do they talk about her in that article?
I don't know, but like, what?
Wouldn't she point that part out at least?
I would think, but she hasn't pointed anything out yet. But wait until she does.
Oh, it's gonna get good. It's gonna get good.
Without even getting into this list, the
money shot's coming.
That you start to notice when you do enough of these videos, you start to notice patterns.
Okay.
You start to notice
like absolute nonsense and randomness.
How things are laid out, how things are planned out,
yes.
What their attack patterns are, how they use
attack pattern Delpha.
Attack pattern word salad.
And yes, I said Delpha. That's what I said, because it's Delpha. It's Delta and Alpha together. It's Delpha.
Use of information flows.
That's when you don't have time to read the attack patterns for both Delta and Alpha.
You just
Delpha.
To you.
Bonus.
To the audience, to the regular person, somebody like me who just sees an article on my phone. It'll pop up and it'll be like, hey.
I can't read that.
She'll be like, I can't read that. It's a 70-minute read.
Hey, if the headline, however, is how am I massage?
Hold on. If the article is like the blah blah blah, the blah blah. Oh no, the blah blah blahs are gonna come get you, Charlie. Charlie, we must find the amulet, Charlie. You remember that?
Yes. Oh gosh.
Charlie, you gotta come, Charlie.
Say my name.
Oh my god. Yes, I have seen Bat and the Sons Batman versus Darth Vader. That have you seen that, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
It's pretty cool.
It's absolutely great. It is absolutely fantastic. You know, ladies and gentlemen, as we're moving through this, don't forget, somebody suggested it here in the chat. And look, you guys are going to want to use this. I mean, it's for times like this where, I mean, look at her face. Obviously,
she needs this.
Obviously, Mecha could probably use some of this right now, Johnny. And that, of course, is our other sponsor, Doomcalax. Doomcalax. When you have to go, but you can't, trust Doomcalax.
Yes.
And then, of course, you know, we did hear that she is with Midnight's Edge. So a little plug for them, ladies and gentlemen. Midnight's Edge, personal lubricant. Yeah.
When they really need it.
Personal Edge lubricate. Trusted by the fandom menace when it really needs to be rammed in.
This is so like, it's just.
But Johnny, most of all, if you go through all that trouble, Doom Enema, Crockett Johnson Industries, you need to flush all logic and sense right out. And you know what happens, Johnny, after you flush everything out, right?
Yes.
It's time for some Doom Agra from Crockett Johnson Industries. Yes, when you're plotting your revenge, guaranteed to keep your anger
rock hard.
Yeah, baby. And then, of course, make sure to go across the street to Doomcock Burger, where come for the burgers, stay for the explosive diarrhea. A subsidiary of Crockett Johnson Industries, for sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Heck yeah. All right. The blah, blah, blahs. I think, hold on, I saw something here. Yes, H. Barts with another $5 super chat says, one of the only things that bothered me about the sequel trilogy was Finn was not a Jedi, all because of the Chinese government.
What?
I'm not aware of that.
Where's the camera? I don't know. That doesn't seem familiar to me.
I've heard a lot of ones, but I don't think I've heard that one yet.
I haven't heard that one.
I mean, it'd have been cool if he was Jedi. I mean, they established actually that he was Force. He ended up being Force sensitive, so eventually get to it.
Yeah. I mean,
Jeff Galfelty, she still hasn't made her point yet.
She hasn't.
For the love of God, has she even seen the movies? Lindsay, welcome back.
I don't think she has.
Somebody said that they do mention her name briefly. Well,
that's fine. Then tell me what they said.
Yeah, because
and then tell me why it's wrong.
Yeah, like you're not giving me any information here is the problem. You know, like.
Yes, Layla.
Oh, like I said, 70 minutes equals no bonus. Too long. Chin Finn with a $4.99 super chat says, how can she recognize patterns in articles if she scrolls through them in 2 seconds and says it's too long?
This is too long.
It's like watching a Kardashian. Like reading is hard.
It's like I sat down to read this article and it took me 70 minutes. And it
coming through articles is hard.
It was tough because I was sitting in the bathroom and I don't like sitting in the bathroom for 70 minutes to read.
I know, right? I know, right?
It's like, oh my.
You know what, Lindsay? I'll tell you, you should actually watch this because it's actually fascinating the way that it plays out. It's pretty good, and it's got Superman in it too. No spoilers, but oh my gosh, yeah. I missed the Mike Zero videos. He's only done 4 in the last week and a half, man. He's like
bad. I'll have to
they weren't even that good. They weren't even that good. I couldn't even. She needs some Doom Ponds. I actually have to download. I have to download that. You're not wrong.
I should give Mike a call. We miss you.
Let's see. H Bars with another $5 says Finn was excluded from all posters and trailers in China.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, yeah, that is interesting. But I don't know that was okay. Yeah, and somebody else even said it too. I think it stems from that Finn was removed, shrunk in the Chinese posters, and you know what? If that's true, that's garbage, right? I mean, if that were why, but I don't. I mean, I haven't seen anything that said, well, we just didn't make him a Jedi because China had a problem with that, because he's still in the movie. He's still on all the other merchandise, and he's still a major part of the movie. I don't think that they would have just not made him a Jedi for that reason. The story wasn't about him. The story was always about Rey and her journey to becoming a Jedi, and and whatnot. So I don't know that would have been. I'm featuring your comment, Batman Bazinga. Feature out. Why are you featuring Lindsay's comment? She is a Nazi. Well, I don't know her personally, and I can't. I really haven't done a ton of research, Johnny. I haven't looked into all the research to that, Johnny, to know exactly what her background is.
Yeah, I don't know that. I mean, just I would never I mean, I don't know enough about MECHARANDOM here to call her names or to say that she's a certain political affiliation. I don't know that. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and call someone in the comments that name.
Yeah, I don't know.
That carries a lot of weight when you call somebody that.
It does. Todd Fair with a $20 super chat, showing that we can have differences of opinions, but we can still show some love, man. Todd, you're awesome, man. With a $20 super chat here, says, do you think they should make a sequel to The Last Starfighter? They are. They are.
It's supposedly in development.
That is a thing that is actually in development right now. Is that? And I got to show it to my kids, because my kid. It's one of the few '80s movies that I grew up with that my kids have not seen yet. And you know what else I would love to see is either a modern day telling or like a reboot of The Last Starfighter, or not The Last Starfighter. I'm sorry. I totally bipped that. Rewind. Flight of the Navigator.
Oh, yes. Dude, that was so, yeah. I love those movies. I remember as a kid, we used to have to rent the VCR because we didn't have them.
Yes.
So we'd rent the VCR and we'd rent The Last Starfighter. We'd rent Flight of the Navigator. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So look, we are 6 minutes and 30 seconds into this video, and she has not made her point yet. We're going to skip here in just a second.
I thought I was pro-feminist because I like to have a choice in the outfits.
What is this video about?
Speak my mind. I don't like it when men tell me. Here's the thing.
It's titled Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
But I have not heard about Kathleen Kennedy yet.
I haven't either. And I think what happened is she probably just got done reading this video or reading this article, and she's ticked.
Did she?
So
it does say right there, 70-minute read, right there.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
70-minute read. So
yeah, I mean,
hey,
yeah, I don't know,
but sometimes reading is good for 70 minutes.
It can be.
Usually, the male feminists are the most anti-women I've ever seen. They always want to tell you what you need to think and why you're wrong. Excuse me, I got a mind of my own.
That's true.
I will speak it when I so choose. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
But it
depends upon what kind of feminist you're talking about, though, because there's different forms of feminism.
Well, yeah,
I mean, Tiffany's all about girl power and cool stuff, but Tiffany's not gonna beat me up. We love each other and stuff. So.
I mean, it's just
saying, we compliment each other, I pinch her butt, she pinches my butt. You're all welcome for that. Yeah. Love in the lounge. Love in the lounge.
Welcome to the grotto. I mean, I don't
say in, baby. Oh yeah.
They were. I mean, I remember. I think the best part was when it was just
pinch my butt and call me Shirley. What? What's going on? Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't. I'm lost.
Not as much as her reading this article.
It's like, yeah. Welcome. Come to the lounge. I come to the lounge for the nonsense. I stay for the pinches.
There you go.
It almost feels like you can predict it because you can. The second something happens, they will paint a smear campaign against somebody. They will use positive press like Kathleen Kennedy, and now what are they going to do? They're probably going to use the Fire Kathleen Kennedy hashtag to say a bunch of misogynist trolls just trying to get Kathleen Kennedy fired when all the articles love her. And that'll be next week. Mark my words. It'll be probably Monday. When am I recording this? Friday night. So probably Monday. So Monday.
Wait, hold on. All the articles love her? I have literally seen no love for Kathleen Kennedy anywhere.
The only one I saw recently was that Screen Rant article that she's looking at. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
All the articles love her. I mean,
literally, like everybody gets like all pissed off at her. Like, cause
they do. I mean, why is everyone else a troll when that's what she's kind of doing? Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I hope you're not a Nazi. Literally calling everyone a troll while trolling. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Yeah, Josh. Well, no, that's Jeff. No. I was looking at Josh's right here. You're absolutely right, man.
It is
absolutely.
It's messed some people up.
Oh my!
Just,
yes, yes, it has. Where is it? Where is the cocaine? I'm in a coke field rage. Drugs.
It's
It's true.
H. Bart's with another $5 super chat says, I wish at the end of Rise of Skywalker, Rey said her last name was Palpatine. I would like her to redeem that name so it's not feared anymore. And that's an interesting point, right? Like, and that I'm fine to debate.
That's a great point. That's a cool idea.
I am fine to have that conversation because I get it. Like, but H. Bart's, like, obviously you are coming from an intelligent place. You're not just like butthurt over something that didn't happen your way. You're just like, hey, you know what? It's I wish she would have said she was a Palpatine, because the Skywalker thing, like, it doesn't feel earned sometimes.
I could see that. I mean, it was, yeah. I could go either way on that. I mean, but it at times it did feel forced, that ending.
Yeah. Okay. So she goes on about some other stuff. She goes on about Gina Carano, because of course the whole Fandom Menace, that's all they do is talk about Gina Carano, like literally now, like night and day. That's what they do.
Not white at all. Some of them are not conservative at all. Some of them are women. Like,
yeah. Okay. And I'm just hoping for that Balls commercial right now, dude.
Oh, dude, that'd be amazing.
Please be the Balls commercial. Oh, it's spinning. Oh.
What makes Discovery Plus the greatest collection of real life entertainment?
Are you subscribed to that?
No.
Me neither. I don't think
for a fucking movie. Wouldn't it be cheaper just to hire a good director? Wouldn't it be cheaper? It would have been cheaper to hire somebody who was good at writing movies.
They hired like some of the best directors right now going, and they hired some of the best writers. I mean, they got a huge writing room. Like,
exactly.
I don't know what just because it's a polarizing movie doesn't make the movie bad. You know what, Johnny? I don't think that this was the one, man.
It must be her other one. Her super long rant.
Must be the super long rant. Yeah. So let's check out the last couple minutes of this.
Started. I wasn't even anywhere near there. They're using references to. If you want to get into the full rant, I'll link it somewhere once it's up. I am editing that one, and it's going to be a whopper. It's going to be a doozy. It is a.
Does that mean you get it your way?
It's a whopper. It means it's flame broiled.
It's definitely flaming.
It's something.
Is this a whopper indeed? Because this is it's a whopper of something, man.
I mean, there's just no, like I said. I mean, I feel like this is her one. I can't say that name out loud, but
she probably believes Joss Whedon too. Thank you, movie guy. The movie guy with the $2.99 or $2.99. How do you say that? £2.99. £2.99. Is that what you say?
Probably.
Or you just round it up to £3?
Let's just round it up. We'll just say
£3. £3.
We could buy some cocaine with that.
Can you with £3?
I don't know.
Oh, cocaine is cheap days. Dang, I didn't realize that cocaine was that cheap, man.
It's not like the 80s, man.
I mean, I've never bought cocaine, so it's not the 80s.
I mean, I just
it tastes like sugar. Yum. Stripper.
What the deuce? I feel like she's really ticked off, but she hasn't made a point about anything.
Yeah, okay, look.
Like, is this just an advertisement for the longer video? Just because she keeps saying, check out my full rant. Check out my full rant. Okay,
the long video.
So check out my private page for the real goods, right?
Right, like oh my gosh, like I don't know. It's like at this point I want her to be right because I want her to have a point, like that I can go, oh yes,
yeah.
Hey, you know what? Great point there.
I mean, well, yeah,
I just don't feel like I've gotten it.
No.
And like, and honestly, like we've had a little bit of fun, but it's like the point is like, at least with Mike Zero and Doomcock, like they say something and you go, look at there, that one's silly, right? And we, it's like we bring out a little meme and we're like, hey, I get to read the poop to get the scoop from the mystical Star Wars cat litter tray, yay, $9.99. This I'm like, what's going on? And all it does is make you give her the evil eye, Johnny. Which, by the way, if you're a member, you can use some of these great memes and things in the chats. So yeah, dude, I don't know what to make of this. Todd Fair with a $20 super chat, another $20 super chat. Thank you, Todd. Says Enosh, did you like the Joker in the Snyder cut? Personally, you thought in the Snyder cut. Personally, you thought it was embarrassing. Jared Leto is not a good Joker, in my opinion. I am curious what you think about it. Look, I love Jared Leto's Joker. I think people brush over Jared Leto's Joker just because when the first picture we saw him, I will admit this, the first picture we saw of him was kind of unfortunate because the first picture we saw of him was that crazy, right? And it kind of looked like Bat Boy from back in the day, and all that stuff. And people already prejudged him that he was going to be a bad Joker because Heath Ledger's Joker was rooted in all this reality, like our world and all this stuff, and like, but think about it. Heath Ledger's Joker didn't have bleached white skin.
No,
he had not been dropped in a vat of chemicals. More than likely, his face was painted. More than likely, he suffered from PTSD. He also was probably abused as a child. That's why he got, we don't really know how he got those scars, but he obviously had issues with the authorities and stuff like that. But like he was just an anarchist. You know what I mean? Like he just wanted to watch the world burn. That was that Joker. And that kind of Joker was fresh. It was a fresh take on the Joker, not a comic book Joker though. Look, Johnny, we just read 3 Jokers and it kind of took us down this, one of the things I loved about it was it took us down this memory lane of what the Joker was. Right.
Yes.
And guys, you start forget. I think people start forgetting, Johnny, that the Joker's been many, many different things. The Joker doesn't just have one story to be told. And Jared Leto's Joker, if you take away the tattoos that people had a problem with, and you take away, some of those things, he's the Joker. He is so the Joker in every way. I mean, dude, he's got the right backstory to be comic accurate. He makes the same kind of cackling craziness, like eerie. Guys, that's what the Joker is. The Joker is not just about being a mastermind. The Joker is flat out freaking creepy, makes you uncomfortable. That's what Jared Leto's Joker did. I didn't feel uncomfortable watching Heath Ledger's Joker. I felt like I was watching a villain. I felt like I was watching a mastermind villain with Heath Ledger, which is a good thing too. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Please understand. But you know what? You remember when you were watching Batman 89 and Michael Keaton's Joker is up there and he's like reading the newspaper and he flattens out the blood and he's like, winged, creature terrorizes. Wait till they get a load of me. All serious. And then he's like, boop. Boop. Right. And doing like weird stuff that was like kind of like doesn't go with anything else that's going on in that movie, Johnny. That scene is weird. It's creepy. It's kind of skin crawly. Look, that's what Jared Leto's Joker was, man, in a lot of ways. But that's straight out of the comics.
We didn't get to see that though in Suicide Squad.
Yes.
But I think, and that's where I think if the Ayer cut ever comes out, we can get some redemption for Leto's Joker. And, Leto is really keen on exploring Joker and the death of Robin. So, I mean, that could be in development as well, according to some rumors. So we might be able to see that character redeemed for those that don't like him. And I mean, if you don't like it, that's fine. There are still some people that do not like, Snyder and Momoa's take on Aquaman. They'd rather have, the traditional one back, and that's fine. But, I personally like Leto's Joker. I'm just because I want to see more Joker.
So here's Chin Fin. This is what I would ask of you. And this is what I would say to your comment here about that. Not the first part of it. Who knows? Right?
Well, I think that speaks to the fact that Joker is telling him, "I wouldn't exist without you, and you still wouldn't exist."
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be taken literally, guys. Like, he ain't really doing that. But the thing is, the Joker is trying to get under Batman's skin because Batman even tells him in the movie like tread lightly, and then he's just like he's pushing the idea that he killed Robin, that what he did to Robin, how he rubs Batman literally the wrong way, and but to say that Leto isn't even comparable to Ledger, of course he's not, because we haven't seen a movie. You guys, we've literally had just a sample, like literally a taste of Jared Leto's Joker. We don't know what his Joker could actually be. We've seen him in a couple flashback scenes, and that's it. Like we've seen him in a couple flashback scenes, a flash forward scene in this movie, and in a couple of scenes with Harley Quinn, and in like dream sequences. Yeah. We haven't seen what his Joker could be, and so I would just tell anybody, like, wait. I really hope that we get that Batman series, man. I really hope that we get that Batman series, because I really feel that Jared Leto could possibly really turn people's heads if he was given a full movie.
Time and talent will allow development on that, and I think it will. Hello, Matt Jarbo.
What's up, Matt Jarbo?
Did he get his ability to stream back?
I don't think so. Not yet. No. At least he hasn't told me. But he didn't as of last night. Movie guy, back to this lady right here, says, have you seen her Brie Larson videos? She's a big fan of her. We all are. We're just such a huge fan of her, so you know what? So honestly, I don't think Joaquin Phoenix Joker is the Joker. I feel like his Joker is a guy in Arkham who is aware of Joker, but is not aware. But is not really the Joker, because everything that we see that positively happens to his Joker, to his character in general, is all make believe. It's all a lie. So the end of that, the end of that movie is, and I love the movie. Look, the movie is fantastic. The movie is fabulous, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the Joker. To me, it feels more like a guy who knows who the Joker is and has kind of put himself in that persona because he's angry at society and understands the Joker and wishes that he could be like the Joker, but can't, but I could be wrong. That's just my take on it. Matt Jarvis says, I can stream on my Hollywood After Dark channel, which will be my streaming home going forward.
Oh, cool.
Until the Boulder thing comes back, and then he'll still stream.
I was kind of scared to do it. I'm afraid. This is
that's Jarbo. I was kind of scared to do it. All right.
The problem, they want to make you afraid. These people want to make you afraid to speak your mind.
Yes, the Fandom Menace absolutely does that. They make you afraid to say you like anything, because the second you say you like something and that you're not mad about everything, trust me, I've suffered it personally, left and right, where I literally get email after email after comment telling me how horrible I am, just simply because
you like something.
I liked something. Look, I don't attack anybody for anything. I think people in this very chat can attest to that we may not agree about some things, but I don't attack you. That's what the Poindexter Lounge is about differing opinions, and differing ideas. And so, look, I've been attacked several times just because I have a differing opinion.
And for something like me, I would have just censored and cut every single thing out. So I had to send it off to make sure that at least some of it would stay intact, because I would be too afraid to actually speak my mind on these things, for fear of getting attacked by these Looney Tunes people, by these nut jobs, by these crazy people who do nothing but sit around and stalk your social media accounts. They collect screenshots of your channels to out analyze you. They're analyzing people.
They're journalists. It's
hold on. Johnny.
Yeah. Yes.
We're kind of analyzing her.
Oh no. Well, is she gonna find out? I'm sure somebody's told her by now.
Well, guys, hey, I said, she was looking into my soul.
It was speaking to my heart.
Oh, no, look, I'm not attacking her. I don't have, I don't have any ill will for anyone. It's, in even MECHARANDOM. Like, it's not about that. It's just that, I just want to know,
what's the point?
What is everybody so mad about?
Why
is everyone so mad? Oh my gosh, Dravwalker Luke with a $100 Australian dollars. Just to kind of give you guys some context, that's about $78 American. My gosh, man, dude, thank you so much. I love Jared Leto's Joker. He's a bloke. I love that. I love to hate and hate to love. He can sing, act, and have anyone he wants. people comparing to fellow Aussie Heath Ledger. Yes, by the way, Dravwalker is Australian, so there you go. Who was awesome. Joaquin Phoenix Joker was very disturbing. Jared Leto's Joker has some big acting, or Jared Leto, I'm sorry, has some big acting chops. Ha! There you go. Love that. That's awesome. That. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. I agree with you, man. It's like, every Joker means something else, has a different reason, a different point of view, But the one thing that I just always remember, Johnny,
yes,
is this right here.
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Michael freaking Keaton.
Hopefully coming back. Maybe. See the articles this week. He's like, well, I kind of think so. There's like a script or something on my iPad.
I think he realized he was being used to deflect. So, but well, that's another.
There you go. Real quick here. What? Just trying to. Is she gonna sue you? I hope not.
I hope not. I haven't said anything mean.
Now, Zeno, those are your words, not mine.
No, those are yours, not mine.
Analysts be analyzing.
Analyze this.
Hey, look, I put myself out on a public forum where there's now video of me talking about public things. You have no right to criticize me or analyze anything that I say or talk about me in any way. You know what, Johnny? I've actually had a couple people when I was going through that whole, issue back last summer with those people. I had a couple people make videos of me, and I thought it was absolutely freaking hilarious. Especially the one that was like trying to say that I bought subscribers.
That was hilarious. That was one of the funniest attempted takedowns ever.
Yeah, let's see. We've got just a natural kind of steady, and then we had a natural steady grow, and then we plateaued for the longest time.
Yeah.
But I'm buying some that's interesting. It's
really?
It's probably because it's probably because all my viewers are Russian bots.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good one too.
All these Snyder fans, they're all Russian bots. So, that's what it is. But look, she's literally exactly. That's the pot calling the kettle black. She's literally analyzing an article. At least we watched the video.
At least we watched it and then just say,
I love that Jarmo story just because I criticized her for not watching Black Panther before. Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong, Matt. He was mean.
I messaged MECHARANDOM42. She got triggered.
Yeah, I've learned you don't reach out to those people because then they sick their people after you.
Mario, what's up, Mario? With a
Mario.
$2.99 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Says Bale's Batman is the worst fighting Batman ever.
You're not wrong. He gets worse. I know we gotta wrap this up.
He gets worse over time.
He gets the end of that trilogy just still makes me nauseous. It was terrible.
I know it was bad. It was bad. Here's Christopher Nolan working for a paycheck. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I wish I knew D. I wish I knew DL. I have no idea how that even works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. I think she's got one or two things to say.
And this is what really wanted to make
she's gone all over the place. She's got 5, 6, 8 articles here, and in the time that she's looked at all these Twitter pages and all this, she could have read that article, man. She could look. You know what? In the time that we've done this video at 2 hours and 8 minutes, she could have already been done with that article.
Oh yeah. Just could have made it through there.
Condensed version that wasn't a giant yelling rant. Well, I will just put it full screen as possible. Maybe I'll just overlay here. I don't want to read through every single one of these because it's going to take forever to do that. But
another 70 minutes.
And they're not in later. Actual
4 days later. It's like this old trusted issue. 1 eternity later. Okay, I read it all. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Don't forget to get your Mike Zero credibility T-shirt, by the way. Just saying.
100% order either. I thought they started at the return of Luke Skywalker, but no, there's a few here and there. And then we see these with the likes and dislikes are removed from their videos. The attacks on people like Bill Burr. YouTube person.
Bill Burr, by the way, national treasure.
Yes.
Love Bill Burr. So there you go.
Personalities. The Mandalorian books are all canceled about a minute apart. And you had your polling data of 73% of Americans thinking that Disney was wrong for Disney to fire Gina Carano. And that was another one that happened this week.
Percentage goes up once the actual posts are read.
What?
Negative impression of Disney pushing woke agenda. Well, you know, I mean, in all fairness, you got to read the article too.
The only people who voted in that Disney or that unofficial poll about Gina Carano were people that in the fandom menace that supported Gina Carano. So I mean, I'm just.
By the way, I've got Justice League playing over here. Guess what spot it's at right now? Jared Leto Joker.
Ooh,
right there, man.
We live in a society.
Wasn't even in the movie. Line wasn't even in the movie.
Just there every couple of days. It is so like we are in this.
Raid Shadow Legends, more entertaining than all of this. Why read 70-minute articles when you can play Raid Shadow Legends? We're going to give her a little bit of revenue here so she doesn't get mad at us, right? So, Raid Shadow Legends. Don't read long articles. Play video games on your phone. Go berserker mode. Use my code.
I helped design the character.
Yes. You use my code tinfoil hat for 70% off. 70%.
Get some gems.
The tug of war.
I think I found a better way to watch this video.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. And see, then I smacked the glass. And then I came around the corner and that guy was still yelling at me. And I'm like, why are you yelling at me? And he's like, because there's a monster in the clouds and it's throwing hot dogs at me. And I'm like, really? You really think there's a monster in the clouds throwing hot dogs at you? Well, guess what? He's not really there. Those hot dogs fell off a truck and bounced down the street. And if you would just pay attention, you would know that there's no such thing as a cloud monster. And I mean, the guy just would not believe me. He would not leave me alone. So then he's throwing hot dogs at me and saying, look, these hot dogs right here, these are the ones that fell out of the sky. And I'm like, no way. Golly, can you just leave me alone, mister? And I was like, I had to get that way because my car was right there. And it just hurts so much that somebody would do that to me. It probably made about as much sense as what she was saying.
All right, Morty. About time that we go back.
When they start trying to paint Kathleen Kennedy as this, they went after her. These misogynist trolls went after the most beloved producer of all time, Kathleen Kennedy. Bite me. I am MECHARANDOM42. Not you guys. You guys are cool. I will see you guys on the next video live stream or wherever. I'm making lemon bars tonight, damn it. Ooh. Bye.
Hey, save me one.
I love lemon bars. I want lemon bars.
Well, at least she said we were cool, man.
Yeah. She was talking to me. That's cool. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to try to put that together and make that what she was saying, Johnny, I think she was talking about me. Because see, if you take the E and you put it over beside the A, and you take the U and turn it upside down and turn it into an N, and then you take the T from Talama and you take it all the way around to the T over there in Palpatine, and then you flip the Q upside down, and the R becomes an L, and the A you just bring that A down. You don't flip that A. You don't flip that A like the other one to make it an E. You just bring that A down, and then the P you just bring down as well. Even though the Q you flip around and bring it down to make it a P. The P you just make there, and then the AM you just bring that AM right down, and then the L becomes an I because it looks similar, and then that's how Talama Parkwell means, quite simply, and in every way.
It's we got to be careful though because I got death threats over that one.
I am a Palpatine. I am a Palpatine.
Ray Palpatine.
Well, Johnny, that was a new one.
That was amazing. That was
something.
Well, yeah.
What do you think, chat?
Oh
my gosh, I missed like a ton of stuff. Like I'm over here playing around and like making jokes and like listening to you joke and stuff and watching this video and stuff, and I'm like missing all kinds of stuff that people. Oh my gosh, holy crap. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, no, Chin, I don't think Theory's toxic at all. But the Star Wars Theory, great guy. Well, I like him. but that theory that he featured, the idea itself was crazy.
Well, it wasn't even his idea. That's the thing. It wasn't his theory. It was like, what was the guy, Cody?
Yeah,
a guy named Cody sent it to him, and yeah, that was kind of weird. H Parts with a $10 super chat says people love Nolan Batman films and say that they are true to comics, but he lets Ra's al Ghul die, and then he fakes his death to retire Batman. Would never abandon Gotham.
Yeah, Nolan's. Yeah, I mean, Nolan's was not the most comic book accurate. I'll say.
No. Let's see here. MECHARANDOM42 is a Karen.
Well, you're not wrong.
I don't know if that's her name though. I know a Karen. I know a couple of Karens actually, and they're not all bad. You need cocaine to understand her, says Josh.
You probably do.
Josh, yeah. Use promo code Footsies.
Exactly.
Worst ad ever. People are like talking about the game's a pain to play, but I like the characters.
Exactly.
No, I don't. You know what? So in all fairness, it could have been in that 5 minutes that we skipped in the video.
It could have been, but
she did say Kathleen Kennedy's named a couple of times, I guess, at the end. So
well, because I think her point was people made mean articles about me, and they made nice articles about her. Oh, thank you, Roger.
Right, drink and then pull that up, man. And then I knocked over my mic. Roger Pina says with a $49.99 super chat. Oh my gosh, Roger. He blessed us last night with one. Oh my gosh, dude. That's amazing. Says Poindexter's Lounge equals the Positivity Lounge. Love the channel, Enosh. Keep doing what you're doing. # restore the Snyder verse. That's
Thank
right.
you.
Has anybody else noticed something also? Is it just me, or does he look a lot like Clooney at the end? Is it just me? He kind of looks like Clooney.
I can see that.
I was like, oh, that's interesting. So it's almost time to hit play on that again and get that to play. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Justice is gray. One more time. Thank you so much, Roger. Appreciate the love for sure. Chin Finn with the $4.99 super chat says, Johnny, I would pay you money to talk over people ranting with all those awesome stories like right now. LOL.
I would. I could do that.
That one writes itself because you can literally just talk about anything, Johnny. Anything. You could be the next Film Gob.
Film Gob. Thank you. Getting compared to Film Gob, that's high praise. I like that.
You could be the next Film Gob doing that. DL Van says, "Yay! It's over."
Yes,
Yay! It is. Yay! That's what we need. We need a Cloverfield monster who just goes, "Yay! It's over.
It's done.
Yay!
It's time."
I mean, you know.
Oh man,
MECHARANDOM42.
Why did you say that?
You know.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh.
She you know that was a bunch of nonsense. It just kind of came in and tried to sweep us all away, Johnny.
Oh, brother.
It gone.
Yep. And then Aaron says, I don't want to bite her.
Yeah, no way.
Uh-oh. Her lemon bars don't get a bonus. No bonus for the lemon bars. No bonus.
None at all.
Street corner Becky says, I'm not strong. I'm not drunk enough for this lady.
It's tough, man.
Oh,
Struggle is
man.
real.
Oh, I got real quick. I got to check my email because I've been told to by our good friend Jordan, who has sent us a lot of fun emails over time. I got to see what he sent us for this, Johnny. Okay, you're gonna get my natural reaction here. You ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Looks like he's enjoying it.
It's funny. Wasn't what I expected it. I was, but it should have been given what you're talking about here. Let me pull it up here. Jordan says that this is, he says, check your email. I got a meme, sent you a meme describing what I just watched. So are you ready?
Ooh, we got to see this.
I had it up in the, why is it up in the, I think this will bring it up. Follow these steps. Oh, come on. I won't let me bring it up in the thing and the doing the thing and the things and the things, man. No. How do I do this? I'm going to do it live. I'm going to do it because everybody's going to want it. So I got to go to system preferences, security and privacy, right? All right, so I'm going to do that. Everybody come along with me. Come along if you can. Dun, 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 dun. Come along if you dare. Dun, 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 dun. Come along and ride on a fantastic voyage. Slide, slip and slide. When you're living in the city, it's do or die.
It's do or die.
Wait, hold on. Remember what password it is now. Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's see. And then it tells me I got to go to click privacy, screen recording. That's what it wants me to look at, Johnny, is screen recording. And I'm looking at screen recording and I'm not seeing screen recording. Where's screen? Oh, there it is. Screen recording. There it is. Google. You'll not be able to record the contents on your screen until it is quit.
I think Enoch just bailed on the lounge. Jordan officially broke the stream. Look at that. Well, I mean, it's bound to happen at some point. But
I didn't do that. Did not mean to do that.
That was hilarious.
But guess what? It works.
Oh, there you go.
And I was like, what? Yes, that's what we waited for. Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's funny.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Women seem wicked when you're alone. Oh, wait, I got that done. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. Errol. When you're strange. This is the portion called Enosh narrates what he does on his computer.
Yes.
At least I'm not like Nicotina and I've got inappropriate tabs up and show it to everyone.
No.
Lemon bars are code for cocaine.
Well, we all knew that.
Loads and loads of cocaine.
Luke, you're too kind.
So this mic right here is actually not a USB mic. This is a good old fashioned Shure SM58, baby. SM58. It's one of the workhorse mics of the rock and roll industry. There are some good USB mics out there for sure, but yeah, that's for Street Corner Becky there. So Johnny, we made it through it, man. We
did, but before we sign off, we got to say thanks to Luke again for that.
Oh, yes,
another super chat there.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry, I didn't see. What? Are you kidding me?
We don't deserve it.
Oh my gosh, Luke.
Wow,
Draft Walker. Oh my gosh. Well, Brian had it right. I didn't see that coming. And Brian, you were a prophet, man, and you didn't even know it, and that didn't have to rhyme. You're growing out a shower. Jack Pierre, you missed all.
Oh, you missed all the nonsense, Jack.
Jacques. Oh my gosh. Jen Pop is like, Johnny, you got this, man. It was your time to shine, bro. Enosh was gone. It was your time to show.
I started to take off my shirt, but I thought better about it.
I'm going to get back to Super Chat, but Cassandra says, I'm going to be reincarnated before she gets to the point.
You will.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Luke, thank you so much, man. It says, how many people bought Darth Ray figurine Black Series with double blades?
Oh, yeah.
Bought two. 2-2. Absolutely. I know I did. Do you think if enough fans protest, we could get Zack Snyderverse? Yeah. There are over 1 million tweets today.
Yep.
Over 1 million tweets. And guess what? I'm watching the credits go right now on my fourth viewing of Zack Snyder's Justice League, Justice is Gray. And we're going to start it again here in just a minute. Because, look, we need everybody who they can to watch it, everybody to support it. And absolutely, 1 million tweets today.
Yes.
It shows that we are strong, folks. It shows that we are more united than ever. He says, also, have you seen the two robbers who throw bricks at a window and both knock themselves out?
Yes.
I think I've seen that video. I think I have seen that video. Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yep, absolutely. Well, hey. Well, good, Batman. I'm glad, man. It says, good job, guys. This made the indescribable darkness that is my life a little better. And that's what we're here for.
There you go.
That's what we're here for, folks. Josh says, you guys do deserve it. Awesome stream, and you guys show respect for everyone.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad. I'd like to circle back to my question about Blow. I'm desperate. I don't know,
but my computer keeps counting down here, so it keeps trying to no, don't update.
I don't know. H-Barts, it shouldn't be. I'm not seeing. I mean, well, we just got one right from what was that? 12:05. That was 4 minutes ago. The Drab Walkers was 4 minutes ago. So I don't know, man. I know H-Barts has given so many super chats in the last week that his bank literally called him and was like, hey, this Poindexter Lounge thing, is that real?
Is this a scam?
Yeah, right. Oh, thank you, that movie guy, or the movie guy says, I love watching this channel. You keep it real, unlike other channels. You know what? That's what we try to do. And yes, Street Corner Becky, thank you so much. Join the Discord. Everybody go join the Discord.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. Do I have to, you know what? I can do it real quick. If you have not joined the Discord yet, join our Discord. It is a lot of fun. People are having a blast on our Discord. And even if you're somebody who doesn't like Discords or whatever, because I was never a Discord guy, dude. But you know what? I have really started to enjoy reading everybody's. I got to turn this back on to do it. But I've really started to enjoy the Discord and seeing everybody's stuff. There is so much stuff on this Discord, guys. And on Friday nights, Cylon Scotty is playing. He's literally doing TGIF. Like, you remember remember that back in the day with the television shows and stuff like that. He is showing those television shows, and then he's got Saturday morning cartoons on Saturdays, guys.
Yes. It's
so join the Discord.
There's Scotty with the link right there.
Oh, Scotty put. Oh, see, I didn't even have to do it. Scotty's in the links. That's why, Scotty. That's why you're a producer, bro. Like, go join right there. H Bart's like, yeah, my bank probably shut me down again.
Looks like we just had a couple of people join the Discord right there. So,
well, that's awesome. Yeah, join the Discord. There's lots of fun stuff. Scotty has really made an awesome place for everybody to go to. Black Ops says, Enosh, you can't end the stream. We still haven't heard her make her point yet. Did you forget the post-credit scene? Is there wait, hold on a second. Is there a post-credit screen? Scene?
There could be.
Hold on a second. Don't tempt me like that. Now you got me curious. I gotta watch a Fiverr commercial. Hold on a second.
Is there anything there?
Hold on. I'm checking it out. I'm checking it out for you guys.
Doom.
Ooh, you know what? Actually, this is a great. Okay, we will watch the end of this real quick, because this is worth watching. and it's very truthful. It's very truthful. Very ironic, given the fact that she never got to the freaking point. But okay.
I'll see you guys on the next video live stream or wherever. I'm making lemon bars tonight, damn it.
Okay.
Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Don't try to ruin my life with lies when your life can be ruined with the truth.
So she stole that Carano interview clip.
We get it, Batman Bazinga. Sorry, the only reason I paused you in there for a while was just because you guys, you're getting a little heated there, and you know. No, we love you. We love you for sure. We get it. Thank you. I'm glad you guys love the community here. We love you too. H Barts, I hope you get everything. Like you could just make a comment, dude. Like I'll read your comment. Here we go. Awesome. So my super chat was going to be, this should have been like, I was going to give a $500 super chat.
I had $1,000 ready to go, but no.
And I feel like I could joke that way with you because you've given so much, man. Holy crap. He says, my super chat was going to be, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I prefer Kermit Wars, as Martin Scorsese would say. It's real cinema. Yes. Yes.
Cinema.
Oh my gosh. That's awesome. I remember a copy of Muppet Magazine that I used to have when I was a kid, Johnny, that was because it was right at the time of like Empire, right between Empire and Jedi. And it was Kermit as Luke Skywalker, Miss Piggy as Princess Leia, Gonzo as Darth Vader, and it was good stuff. Good stuff. Yes, that was quite the bonus scene. The bonus scene. The bonus scene. Oh my gosh. Exactly, Black Ops. Maybe in the next video, she'll get to her point.
I doubt that. Maybe she'll make the point when she's making the lemon bar.
Maybe. We'll have to wait and see, folks.
Oh yeah.
I guess we're just not going to find out in this video.
We'll never know.
We'll never.
It's kind of like how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
The world may never know.
We may not get there.
There you go. Hey, you want to hear something fun? I got a copyright claim on my wedding proposal to Tiffany.
Really?
It's not even. It's a video that I uploaded. That's for the patrons and the because I did a kind of a flash mob thing for Tiffany.
Yeah.
When I asked her to marry me, and so it's just for the patrons and the members, and it's not even monetized. It's like nothing, and it's literally me and Tiffany singing we're doing a rendition of Lucky by Jason Mraz. So it's literally our rendition of it. But they it's a copyright claim. It's not a strike, obviously, but it's just kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny.
Just reporting the news to all of you so that you all know.
Don't cross Warner Bros. Just saying. I made that mistake on Twitter. That's a long story.
Johnny, you got to share that story, dude.
Okay, so
I know. You know why? You know why? Because somebody sent me a message, dude. They thought you were real, and they thought that she had gotten taken down because ladies and gentlemen, I give Johnny the floor.
So okay, so all right, so I know my wife's telling me I got to go to bed. But here, when the Ann Sarnoff interview dropped, I went on Twitter and I saw all this, anger and vitriol about it, about what she had said in Variety. So I created a parody account on Twitter at Ann Sarnoff WB, ANNSARNOFFWB. Okay. And I said in the description, I'm a hater of money and this is a parody account. I started tweeting things out and making comments and interacting with people, using the hashtags Restore the Snyderverse and all that. And it started gaining traction. And suddenly I was getting a dozen followers, 100 more, 200 more. I'm getting thousands and thousands of interactions from people that are upset that think I'm really Ann Sarnoff. So after I started getting instant messages and threats and everything. And I'm like, whoa, this is a little strange. But then I was just, having fun, making parody, being sarcastic, being an obvious joke, right? All of a sudden, I go and I'm in between classes the other day. I go and I'm making the jokes on Twitter. Then I go to lunch. I come, and so I'm sitting there at lunch. I'm like, I can't get into my Ann Sarnoff Twitter account. What's going on? It's shut down. So I messaged Twitter. I'm like, it says right here it's a parody account. And they're like, nope, it's shut down. I'm like, why? They're like, it's shut down. They won't tell me why. They won't tell me anything. And then I find out that it came to the attention of people at Warner Brothers. And so it was getting traction. People thought I was actually Ann Sarnoff. And like people that are like some of our major Snyder Cut friends were like really upset because they thought I was Ann Sarnoff.
Dude, you got me at first. I'll be honest with you. Your first couple of posts, I looked at it like I thought it was real. That was before you texted me and told me like it was. Like I literally saw it and I was like, what the heck? Like you gotta be kidding me. When you were like, because at first there's a couple that were kind of benign and we're just like, I'm what would you say? Like, we're really looking forward to showing you what we got here, just let it go. And stuff.
I was like, oh yeah. And I'm using the hashtags and I'm like, release the air cut. No, we already released that. You can watch it right now on HBO Max. Why worry about restoring the Snyderverse? But I mean, it was great. I was like, hashtag restore the Snyderverse. No, just wait for our marvelous new content that's coming out. And I kept using the word Marvel and everything I was doing. People were getting so mad. Oh, they were getting so upset, but they were using the hashtag. Like I was getting thousands and thousands of people like using the hashtag. And so I thought it was funny. And it said right there, parody account. But I had somebody who may not be named follow me and try to message me.
His name might rhyme with ignore.
Yeah. And then it was hilarious. Dude,
that was hilarious.
I tried getting into it again today and Twitter's just like, they won't even read my messages now. They're like, nope. And they just don't, because I'm sure I don't know. I mean, I'm like, okay, whatever. So we'll see. Maybe I can get it open back up. But yeah, I had a lot of people going, this is ridiculous. This is insane. What's going on?
Oh, dude, it was great. It was absolutely fire, dude.
So yeah,
absolutely fire. Absolutely fire.
I was Ann Sarnoff. So yeah.
That was funny, man. I was shocked when it got taken down because, like I said, somebody tweeted me a private message yesterday, and I haven't even showed you that. Somebody tweeted me a private message yesterday, and they were like, "Can you believe what Ann Sarnoff was saying? She got taken down off of Twitter and stuff." And I'm like,
"Yeah,
that's my friend Matt. That's not." They're like, "Oh, they totally got me." I'm like, "Yep, you got me too at first." And look, H Barts, I can totally solve this for you, dude. Always choose the lounge. Matt will always be there. Matt's been there. We've been joking a lot with Matt lately because Matt was like disappointed that he didn't get an invitation to watch the Snyder Cut, and we joked with him that we were like, well, man, I don't know who's always coming on all of our channels, like, talking about how I was in Hall H one day and, I was there when this dropped and that dropped and this other thing dropped. And I met this person. I was hanging out with this person. I was almost mayor of some town in California. And I was like, I was like, dude, you had your time. You had your time to shine, Matt Jarbo.
It's like
that time has passed.
You live the life, man.
By the way, I got a video up with Matt Jarbo right now that you can go watch about all this this Snyder mess and everything that they're trying to do. But guys, it's been an honor. Tell them where they can really find you, Johnny.
You can really find me. I am on Twitter, not at Ann Sarnoff WB, but you can find me at _Johnny_pop right there on Twitter and right here on the lounge.
Yes. Barcelona's like, that was you? See, people saw it, man. People saw it. That was great. That was really great. Yes, I plan on doing that Black Ops. We got to have a clip of Firewater saying bonus.
Bonus.
Bonus is a good bonus. This was a good bonus episode tonight. So
yes,
I'm glad you all enjoyed it. And you know what? I'm thankful that now I know that our super chats weren't taken down. I was a little concerned there for a second. So H Barts, I guess it's just you, buddy, man. Get that bank account fixed. No, I'm just messing with you, man. Dude, I love you, H Barts, man. I tell you what, we talked a little bit on Twitter, man, but I tell you what, man, you are a good guy, and I'm blown away, man. I am literally blown away. I cannot believe the support that you've given this channel, and just man, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to everyone. I am blown away. Drav Walker, everybody. Like, look, I love everybody from, yes, we get excited when we see, something like that come in. But you know what? I get excited about a $1.99 super chat. I'm just blown away that anybody supports our channel like that.
Yes.
It means the world to me, guys. It really does. And Rel is a great supporter. Love Rel. Good guy. $1.99 super chat says, Johnny, you should have gave Ignore a fake exclusive.
That would have been funny.
That would have been amazing had you done that, man. Oh my gosh, that'd have been funny. But yeah, it is what it is. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for the love. Thanks. We love you guys too. I can't tell you guys enough. It's always fun to come here and watch the chat blow up and just have fun and yes, that's what we do this for. So Johnny, wherever there is nonsense, sir, we're gonna be there, right? Yes. Whenever there's trouble, we're there on the double.
We do.
We're the nonsense gang.
We're the nonsense gang.
I almost clipped that at one point and was going to use it. I was like, nah, I'm not going to get copyrighted for something this old, even know how much I love it. 3, 2, 1. Contact is the secret.
It's the reason.
The moment.
There you go.
When everything happens, contact is the reason, is the moment that everything happens. Contact. Let's make contact.
I do have some Spider-Man Electric Company comics over there in my collection as well. So, yeah,
that's good stuff. That's good stuff, man.
That's right.
Spider-Man, where are you coming from, Spider-Man? Nobody knows who you are. But the Spider-Man that never said a word. Loved it. All right, guys. Well, hey, remember, don't let anybody tell you that your fandom doesn't matter. And don't try to tell somebody that their fandom doesn't matter. Yes, I have watched Justice League Gray. I watched it last night, but I've had it on repeat all day today. There it is on my phone. I've had it on my TV. This starts viewing number 5 because I've had it on in the background as I'm doing stuff and just having fun. And so you should too. Support the Snyder Cut. Support the Restoring the Snyderverse, please. We can make a difference. Over 1 million tweets today. You guys are awesome. Just keep staying positive. Just keep respecting each other. Seek to have conversations, even in this this stream tonight. Like, as people have questioned like our motives and why we're doing what we're doing.
Yeah,
you'll notice we always have those conversations. Take the time to have those conversations because we love you. We love what we do, and we hope that y'all have a wonderful night. We'll see you later, my friend Johnny. Don't forget to follow us on all the socials.
See ya.
And stay nerdy. And don't take any nonsense, no matter what. We'll see you guys next time when maybe she'll get to the point.
But probably not.
I'm kind of twitching out. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.